And welcome to Cleveland High School, the campus of Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium. I am Stephen Shelton, joined with Josh Rogers tonight in the Cleveland Ford pregame show here in the old visitors, actually the old home, was visitors and now home again, side of Benny Monroe Stadium. Josh Rogers, welcome tonight. It's just two of us tonight.
Thank goodness.
It means both of us will get a lot more words in.
Absolutely.
Without our cohort in crime, Steve Hartline, who's down still trying to argue with the guys at Walt Disney World about his height and the ability to ride those rides.
Absolutely. It's hopefully he's had a great fall break, just like everybody else this week, and he's enjoying it. But and very love the videos that are coming back from Orlando of him getting rejected from roller coasters. So it's a great time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the number of times he has been offered the job of Goofy while he was down there. So,
yeah, absolutely.
But no, seriously, Josh, tonight we are celebrating Cleveland High School, the back-to-back state champions in 93, 94, 95. The 30 years, hard to believe that, 30 years anniversary of Cleveland's first of three state championships in football. So it's really the team of the 90s versus the team of the 2000s, because Maryville, after Cleveland's run, decided they would go 74-0, 4 state championships, only to be beat 10-7 in 2008 against Hillsborough to finally break that winning streak. But you've got two teams that really dominated about 20 years of high school football in East Tennessee.
Absolutely. Two of the greatest coaches to ever coach in Tennessee, Benny Monroe, and then also, Coach Quarles from Maryville. Obviously, as a Cleveland resident, Cleveland native, everyone knows, the famous 93, 94, 95 Cleveland Blue Raiders and what they did. But really to hear what Coach Quarles did up in Maryville as well. 250 wins, 16 losses, 11 state titles in 18 seasons. These are two perennial powerhouse football teams for the past 30 years, Cleveland and Maryville. This rivalry has kind of been renewed with how Cleveland won last year.
Absolutely.
Coming in now, we're having Maryville back, a Maryville team that is 4-3 so far on this year.
The best 4-3 team in the state.
Absolutely, but still at this day 4-3 with current losses to Bradley, West, and Bearden. Cleveland as well lost to Bearden last week. This is going to be the test of time tonight.
Well, again, you're listening to the Cleveland Ford pregame show. Cleveland Ford redesigned, brand new showroom down there.
Beautiful.
I was just down there, Todd Olinger and a bunch of guys down there that I know end up buying a truck down there. They do a good job, and the new facility is incredible, and they really treat you right down there.
Absolutely. What a great local business here in our community, and have been doing it right for such a long time.
Well, doing it right is Cleveland here lately, Josh, other than last week or a week before last, with Bearden 38-21. That was a game that we all thought that, looking on paper, that really Cleveland should have went up there, probably won a game. It's the same thing with Walker Valley last week.
Yeah.
East Ham, we thought, hey, Walker Valley goes down to East Ham, they pull out a win, they come home, they get upset down there. Cleveland, though, again, coming from Bearden going up to Bearden last week, losing 38-21, really probably the most disappointing loss of the year so far for Coach Tigard.
Yeah, only 2 losses on the year. So with Bearden and then Walker Valley, obviously, that Walker Valley game was we were there. Unbelievable game. Really kind of nail biter to the finish. You thought that Walker Valley was, just unbelievable. For Coach Tigard and this Cleveland Blue Raiders team, that game last week against Bearden was a very big opportunity to kind of put their name out front in the lead.
Sure.
Still, obviously, huge playoff hopes, huge playoff implications here tonight against Maryville. But Cleveland is kind of poised to be able to continue to take that next step. Coach Tigard, in his first year as Blue Raiders head coach, comes over to us here in Cleveland. From Blackman High School over in Murfreesboro, where he had great success over there in a very short amount of time. And I think that Cleveland Blue Raiders fans are hoping that will take place here at Cleveland High School. And as 5-2 on this year, it's already starting to take place.
Well, Coach Tigard rode up with Alan Jones to the UT game last week, and got to speak with him for a few minutes there. And I said, Coach, I said, the way you've got them playing right now, you're on the 4-year plan, right? 4 years, 3 years, you're out. And he said, and his wife looked at me and said, no. She said, when we came here, we felt that this was a really good place to raise our children.
Yeah.
She said, we're here for a long time.
Yeah.
And so if that's true, Josh,
yeah.
and you've got Cleveland has finally found a coach that is a long-term guy, he's building something. You can see he's building something, and it's going to take a while with getting the middle school involved, getting the youth league involved. Same thing we've seen with Sterling Collins and what they're doing over at Bradley Central with that program. But if this is a long-term guy, this could be a team, a program that now again back-to-back state championships is almost unheard of now. But they could get them back in a state championship type picture.
Oh, absolutely. I was listening to the Mark Smith Cleveland Blue Raiders show on our way over here today on Mix 104 and listening to kind of Coach Tiger was on there talking about how much this town means to him, how he was in Murfreesboro, how he was in all these other places coaching and living, and that this is the first place that really kind of feels like home to them. It feels like this is the opportunity for them to be able to, like you said, grow, raise their family, and be here. You have a coach that is young, that's energetic, that is very, very offensive-minded. Interviews earlier this year we had with him said that they want to run a play literally every 18 seconds. I mean, this is one of the most fastest, high-power offense that they can. And he is building that rivalry back with Bradley, right? He won't even call them by Bradley Central. Like, he won't even use them. He calls them the team down the road, right? Sure. And I think for Cleveland Blue Raider fans, that means so much to them. To be able to kind of, the past few years, the Cleveland Blue Raiders team has been a good offense. They've been had good defenses. They've had great, decent coaching. But for the Cleveland Blue Raiders, what they've been lacking is that playoff experience, that next step. And I think, from you and I talking, this is the guy to take them to the next step.
I believe so. Well, you're listening to the Cleveland Ford pregame show. Actually, you're watching the Cleveland Ford pregame show. You do radio for so long. It's a problem.
Back and forth.
It's a problem.
It is.
We're going to take our first break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more about Cleveland, Maryville. This matchup tonight, Cleveland going for their second consecutive win against the Rebels here at Benny Monroe Stadium. But you're watching the Cleveland Ford pregame show.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to gather here tonight. Lord, I pray blessings over every person tonight, especially over the players, coaches, officials, parents, and all fans. I pray that all athletes who take the field play with a heart that resembles you. In Jesus' name, I pray against injuries, and I ask that you keep everyone away from harm and to remain safe. Lord, thank you for your divine sacrifice and your steadfast love. Help us to be aware of your presence surrounding us tonight. Lord, we love you, praise you, and thank you. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Dear God, I thank you for this day. I thank you for all the blessings you've given us. God, I pray for this sport. I just thank you for it, and I pray you would help both teams to stay safe and healthy as they compete against each other. And God, I pray that you would help them to see their need for you and just trust you in everything that they do. And I pray that you'd help them to glorify you today. In your name we pray. Amen.
I love the Cleveland community because I think it's a very warm place to live. It's just a very friendly community, and you don't necessarily have to be born here to fit in. There's a lot of folks that move here and they fall in love with it. I feel like we make our customers feel valued by the way we treat them. We're very welcoming here. We get to know them. We learn their names. We learn their goals, and we try to meet all their financial needs, not just do one transaction with them.
Buddy's Barbecue is open and serving you by the way of drive-through, curbside pickup, online ordering, delivery, or call-in. You can call them at 423-458-1501. They are located at 678 Paul Hupp Parkway here in Cleveland.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brands such as Kohler, Delta, Rinnai, Progress Lighting, and so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Back here at Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, the Cleveland Ford pregame show. Stephen Shelton along with Josh Rogers. Josh, let's go over to you you can display how many times the weather can be sold to different advertisers.
Absolutely. This is your Mermaid Mattress weather update here tonight. It's cloudy conditions here at Benny Monroe Stadium and Raider Field tonight. Wind gusts are going to be up to 12 miles per hour, so it looks cloudy, a little precipitation throughout the day today. Looking like it's going to stay clear throughout game time tonight. Rain will be way after this.
What about the temperature?
Oh, absolutely. Your Dale's heating and air
temperature. Because it's different.
Your Dale's heating and air temperature is currently 68 degrees.
Well,
do we have anything else we sell on weather?
Steve
wind conditions, tornado warnings. This is your.
Steve doesn't find this as humorous as we do.
No.
Because we buy advertising, we don't sell it.
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, it should be a great night for football. I mean, it's really, and if that wind keeps blowing, it's going to be even nice up here in this press box.
It is finally fall football season.
It is that after the sweat box we sustained in Ooltewah. That was it's like a sauna in there. But
I think I lost another 10 pounds in that stadium.
I'm leaving that alone. Okay, so listen, let's talk about Maryville real quick. Maryville is a team that wants to keep it on the ground, Josh. Will Jones, the quarterback, was only 8 of 11. He doesn't throw it more than 15 times a game. So Cleveland, if you're Cleveland defensively, you just got to say, hey, you're gonna beat me with your arm. But on the ground, Josh, they get it done. Price Davis, 20 carries, 104 yards against Bearden, and then Ori Vanda Walker.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yes, he's going to be Ori Walker before the night's over with. But
absolutely.
Ori Vandana Walker, 15 carries, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns. They want to get the ball in the running back's hands. They want to control the time of possession. They want to really just ground and pound. And for Cleveland defensively, you've almost got to say you've got to sell out here.
Oh, absolutely. And the big thing is to look into tonight is Cleveland has some injuries up front on that defensive line after that big game against Bearden. They were listening to Coach Tigard speak earlier today, was talking about how they were leaned on and how they were really kind of pressed on that on that defensive front, and that they're going to be rotating a lot of guys tonight. So if you're Maryville, for them, you have to be able to come up and play ball and play fast. And I think that is where Maryville is going to find success, is going to be in their run game tonight. They haven't thrown the ball much this entire season. No. That's not what their MO is. They want to run the ball, and they want to run all over you all night long. And I think that is something, with this kind of banged up defensive front for Cleveland, is something that we're going to be keeping an eye on all night long.
Absolutely. For Cleveland, Josh, it's about using speed. I mean, it's speed. It's trying to take advantage of what assets you have. And I think for Coach Tiger tonight, it's about getting the ball in their playmakers' hands and doing the things that they do best to move the football. But I also think they really want to try to control the line of scrimmage, control the time. I think it's almost like a game of keep away. If you look at last year, what happened in this game. Now this year, with Maryville still not being back to the elite status that they once were. You've got L.J. Adams there as quarterback for Cleveland. He does so many things well. He throws the football well. Going to Miami, going left and right, going both ways there for him, but also throwing the football down the field. He does such a good job of keeping defenses off balance. He's going to be key tonight for the Blue Raiders.
Well, another person that I think is really big key for us, I've got two guys. Brian Beard Jr., after getting the start at running back earlier this year, he wasn't their starting running back to start this season. After getting that start and becoming the starting running back, 100-plus yards a game rushing for him every single game. Listening in interviews earlier this year, Coach Tiger talked with one of our sister stations down in Chattanooga, and this is his quote: "We just go real fast. Remind me of Ricky Bobby, right? So we snap the ball every 10 to 13 seconds is the goal. And as we get as many plays as we can, we average 85 plays a game on offense. And for that, you have to have an offensive line that is led by a leader. And that man is Stonewall Charette. He is one big, bad dude for this Cleveland offensive line.
And maybe one of the best names in high school
Absolutely. Especially for an offensive lineman. Stonewall, unbelievable. But he's their leader. He's their center on that offensive front, and they're going to keep the ball rolling all game tonight.
We just got a number change if you're watching at home. Anthony Davis, the senior defensive lineman who is usually number 25, must have left his jersey at home. Tonight he's 52.
Oh, wow.
So they flipped the script there. Anthony Davis, 52 tonight.
Another number 52, Stonewall Charette. So you're going to see two big bad dudes wearing number 52 tonight.
I don't think at the same time.
Absolutely not. Stonewall plays only on offense.
So it's unlike Florida in week 1 against Utah,
Yeah.
not going to run a couple guys out there with the same jersey on.
No, I hope not. But listen, Cleveland Blue Raiders tonight, they have to start this offensive quickly. We've seen games throughout this entire year where they haven't been able to get that offense kicked off to the high power speed that they want to. If Cleveland can get that offense going fast, just unbelievable supersonic speed tonight, I think for Cleveland, that is what the difference is in this game is, and how they can beat Maryville tonight. They have to get that offense going quickly and early.
You're listening to the Cleveland Ford pregame show. Stephen Shelton, Josh Rogers, Steve Hartline down at his favorite location in America, Disney World. He will not be with us, but we'll be back.
He's down there with all his buddies, all the dwarfs.
Absolutely. There's Snow White and the 8 dwarfs tonight. No, it's Steve and them coming back tomorrow from Florida, but he'll be back next week. Cleveland Bradley next week. Cleveland doesn't, you're talking about a no-breather here, Josh. You go from Maryville one week to the number 1 team in the state. We'll get to Bradley next. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the Cleveland Ford pregame show live from Cleveland High School.
Mix 104.1 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Scooters Coffee. Hot, blended, or iced coffee, breakfast and snack items, smoothies, and energy drinks. Order, pick up, and scoot. All in about 3 minutes. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling and in Sweetwater. Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. They can do it all. Rick's Plumbing Service has been in Cleveland for 35 years. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. That's 595-6143.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Back at the Cleveland High School on the Cleveland pregame show, Cleveland Ford pregame show, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
Yeah, we'll
Is
get
that
all
better?
these. Yeah, we'll
Is
get
that
them
better?
all down. It's
I mean,
okay.
you just scolded me during the break.
I didn't
You
scold
did too. You looked at me
Listen.
and you pointed your finger and you said, "It's the Cleveland Ford pregame show."
High school football is supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Yes.
Yeah, and you scolded me.
Now, listen, if people at home, look, we've got
This is
literally,
ridiculous.
this is all the stuff that we have to read tonight for people who've bought advertising for this. And we appreciate our advertisers. We are both advertisers with Mix TV, Mix 104. We love being a part of this program. But for us to sit up here and try to figure out and how to read these things, I respect Steve Hartline so much. Dwayne, Bridget, for them to
He
try
memorizes it, though.
For them to try and figure out what everything is and do all that, it is unbelievable. It is crazy.
By the way,
Yeah.
the Newsroom, a show.
Yeah, did you start watching
Yeah,
it?
HBO Max. Listen, if you guys have not watched the Newsroom, Josh really set me up with one. It's Newsroom. Okay,
Yeah.
That's your tidbit for Jay Garcia.
Jay
coming
Garcia.
In. No telling what he's doing there. Listen, Josh, let's talk about a few games going on. We've got a hamburger from somewhere. A few games going on here. Meigs County, Polk County. This is an enormous game.
Yeah.
Rivalry. You got Polk and McMinn Central. You got Meigs and McMinn Central. You got Meigs and Polk. You've really got three teams there that just don't like each other. And Meigs County 7-0 going into Polk 3-4. Derek Davis. This could make the Wildcat season if they're able to pull off the upset in Benton.
Yeah, I think Meigs is. I mean, the 7-0 Meigs team. If we were to start earlier this season and said to anybody, "Hey, Meigs is going to be 7-0 going into the final couple games of the season," would you think that would happen? And you just don't. So I got Meigs rolling big again tonight. I think that Meigs is the team to beat this year. They are so hot, and I think they're going to continue that path.
Hard to believe with a county of 14,000 people. Kingston 7-1 travels to McMinn Central 5-2. Now this one, you get 7-1 and you get a district that's a region that's not great. You go down and play a McMinn Central team who have pulled a couple of rabbits out of the hat, if you will, at 5-2. But Kingston, McMinn Central, should be another good game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like this Cleveland and this Maryville is kind of the Wholesale Supply Group Bowl we've got stores in both locations. Same thing in Kingston and McMinn as well. I've been able to go up to Kingston over the past couple years.
How many plugs are we going to do here?
Stop.
Keep going.
Listen,
it's fine.
I've been able to go up to Kingston over the past couple years, and I've seen a couple games up there. They're an unbelievably good football team. Kind of keeping up with them and what they're doing this year. I've got Kingston going into McMinn Central and actually winning this game tonight.
Okay.
I think that they're going to continue that path forward. 7-1 on the season is unbelievable for them, and I think that team is kind of poised to take off.
It's the number one team in the state of Tennessee, Bradley Central 7-0, traveling to Red Bank 5-2. This used to be a tremendous rivalry. Red Bank 5-2, Bradley Central 7-0. What says you, Josh Rogers?
Yeah, Bradley, huge. I think.
Really?
Yeah,
huge.
I think that Bradley. This is going to be one of those statement games for Bradley. I think they're going to come out. I know it's traveling, but this is Bradley has to make sure that this is not just a trap game for them with Cleveland next week. I think that for Bradley, they have the opportunity to be able to, honestly, win a state championship this year. And with this game, to be able to come beat Red Bank tonight. And then come in, get prepared for Cleveland next week, crosstown rivalry game. It's going to be a big game, but give me the Bears. Until somebody can really stop them, they are on top right now.
7-0 Bradley down to 5-2 Red Bank. Next week, Josh, you'll be out of town, of course. It's Bradley, Cleveland next week. All the teams get cranked back up because everyone's back from fall break. Really a lot of games on tap next week, and then we really start getting into the nitty-gritty. We're talking about week 9 of high school football, and it's really weird. You think 10 weeks of high school football. Actually, it's not. It's about 12 weeks now with the off weeks that teams get, and also the week 0 starts that everyone has. But, again, tonight, Maryville, Cleveland. Josh, give me some of your final thoughts before we, I guess, kick it off to ourselves. We pass it off to ourselves. Usually there's kind of a pregame show. We've double duty tonight. We're not getting paid anymore, which I don't get paid, but that's fine. Yeah. But final thoughts here. Cleveland, Maryville tonight here at Benning Rowe Stadium. A weird setup 2 years in a row that Maryville has traveled to Cleveland to play. What are your thoughts going into the final 5 minutes of pregame?
Yeah, my Montgomery Showers game plan tonight is that Cleveland's defense, Maryville has to take for Maryville, they have to take a quick start against that defense. They have to continue to press that front seven inside that box. They were banged up from Bearden a few weeks last week, and
got a week off.
Yep. Banged up from Bearden. But for them, they have to be able to kind of get in there with that front seven and fight, trying to wear that front seven of the Blue Raiders defense down quickly. If you're Cleveland, fast start. They want to go fast. They want to continue to go as fast as they can. A single play every 8 to 10 seconds. I mean, it's unbelievable how fast this Cleveland Blue Raiders offense goes. They need to get started fast. Brian Beard Jr. has to be the man tonight. He has to be. I need to see 100, 150 yards out of him tonight, a couple touchdowns, and I think that you'll see a Blue Raiders win at the end of the day.
So you're going Blue Raiders tonight?
Well, we're calling the game. We're calling the game, so we can't really pick, can we?
That's true.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, Kirk Herbstreit. That's what I was thinking.
Or we mix 104 and we, home of the Blue Raiders.
Also, you want to keep watching this game. We're going to give away something big.
What are we?
I don't know. We're going to make something up. And if the radio station doesn't have it, we'll make them go buy it for you.
Absolutely.
Okay? So
with these many sponsors we've got to read tonight, somebody can pay for it.
Somebody can buy something for you tonight.
Absolutely.
Keep watching. It's going to be social media tonight. Facebook. You follow Twitter? I mean, what else do you want to do social media-wise?
No, look, Facebook and Instagram is what Mix has.
Okay.
We can use that.
Okay.
You can also watch us on YouTube as well, and also obviously mixtv.tv. You're still here in the Cleveland Ford pregame show, getting ready to head over. Thank you to all the sponsors, Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Let me see that real quick. Let me go through all this. Listen, I want to read all these off. Thank you to Cleveland Ford, partners of our pregame show. Cleveland Plywood, FCA, Mermaid, Dale's Heating and Air, Honda, Volunteer Redepest, Montgomery Showers, and obviously Chattanooga Auto Square, who is our kickoff partner. We're super excited for what all they do for us. Thankful for all they do.
Just got a text message that it's Mermaid mattress, not just Mermaid. You just said Mermaid. It's fine. It's fine. It's Mermaid mattress.
If you don't know that it's Mermaid mattress, I mean, come on now.
We're going to take our last break. When we come back, it's kickoff from Cleveland High School, Beanie Rose Stadium, the 30th year anniversary of the first of 3 state championships from Cleveland High School. We'll be back.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Jenny, I just don't know what we're going to do. Hannah really wants to go to Wesleyan, but I don't think we can afford it. You know, that may not actually be true. Emma qualified for the TWU pledge at Tennessee Wesleyan. She's going to be a Bulldog, tuition-free. But how's that even possible? It's a program that offsets the cost of education for local families. That sounds like a great option for us. You just need to go to tnwesleyan.edu and check it out.
Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Scooter's Coffee. Hot, blended, or iced coffee, breakfast and snack items, smoothies, and energy drinks. Order, pick up, and scoot. All in about 3 minutes. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling and in Sweetwater.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been serving the Southeast for over 75 years. Whether you need plumbing, electrical, or HVAC supplies, Wholesale Supply can provide you with the products that you need to complete any job, big or small. Supplying brand brands such as Kohler, Delta, Renai, Progress Lighting, so many more. With 32 locations across the Southeast, Wholesale Supply is your hometown plumbing, electrical, and HVAC supplier. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Go see Freddie or Tony at Capital Tire Service, 170 Broad Street Southwest. Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland.
The best shower remodel at the best price. Montgomery Showers is offering free installation, plus 18 months with no interest and no payments. Montgomery Showers, local, quality, value, montgomeryshowers.com.
In Chattanooga, we have always led the way forward. From our beginnings propelling the locomotive, to becoming known as the Gig City, to working with the TVA's mission of providing reliable power while preserving our region's beauty. Here at Village Volkswagen, we continue that tradition by helping the TVA electrify their fleet with the all-new VW ID4. As World Car of the Year, it only makes sense it's made in our city. Reserve yours at villagevw.com and let's lead the way like we've always done.
Welcome back to Cleveland High School. It's the Volunteer Ridapest coin toss, Josh Rogers, as both teams start to get ready to come onto the field. It's kind of a late start here. We were a couple of minutes behind, but it looks like we'll get the coin toss in, get ready to go, and this should be an exciting night of high school football from Benny Monroe Stadium.
Absolutely. It's looking like the Maryville Rebels have come onto the field, and here comes the Cleveland Blue Raiders as well. The coin toss is currently being taken place. Looks like Maryville is going to receive the ball and get started. So kind of what we talked about in our Cleveland Ford pregame show was that those Maryville Rebels want to start early on offense and be able to kind of take this Blue Raiders defense, kind of wear them down early here in this first quarter, make it a long game. We obviously know there's going to be a lot of plays tonight, especially with this Cleveland Blue Raiders offense and how fast they run. So we'll see how that Blue Raiders defense can hold up after a really, really tough game a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. Again, Josh Rogers, Commissioner Josh Rogers. He asked me to call him Mr. Commissioner before every game, and
stop it.
I'm still not.
Will you quit?
Still not. It's not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it.
You know that's not true.
I'm not going to do it. Josh Rogers, along with Stephen Shelton tonight, bringing you high school football, mixedtv.tv. Austin Chadwick back in the trailer where he belongs, doing a great job for us tonight. Steve Hartline in Disney World, applying for a few jobs.
Where he belongs.
And we'll go to the kickoff here.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Josh back here from Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, the stadium that is named after the head football coach of the 93, 94, and 95 state championship Blue Raider teams. Josh, this is a big one for Cleveland High School. They really need this one, I think, to take them through that last quarter of the season.
Absolutely. With Bradley coming up next week, you want to win this one, get that momentum going into your big crosstown rival game next week.
Absolutely. And here's kickoff. Kickoff is going to be deep, and it's going to be taken. It's going to be returned. Maryville's going to get up to the 20. They go to the 30. Going to be tackled down at the 30. Maryville High School. Nice return, though, Josh. Royal Curtis, senior there for Maryville. Nice 20-yard return.
Absolutely. Get up to the 30-yard, about the 31-yard line here for Maryville to get started in this game. Quarterback for Maryville is Will Jones. Is that right?
Yep.
Will Jones is quarterback for Maryville. He was one of the players of the week last week I saw in the Knoxville area. He's going to hopefully continue that streak tonight as well against this Blue Raiders defense. We'll see what this Blue Raiders defensive line has to say about that.
Maryville come out shotgun, going to go 4 wide here. Going to spread it out. Jones gets his guys set. Going to be a little pitch. Pitch going to be taken about 3 yards. 3 yards for Maryville. That's Price Davis, the junior running back, Josh, who had a great game 2 weeks ago against Bearden, over 100 yards rushing for Price Davis at 104.
Yeah, I don't think any touchdowns in that game for him, but he is kind of their workhorse in that backfield for the Maryville Rebels. And good start of this game with a little 4-yard gain.
Going to be tight set here. Jones going to throw it. Going to be incomplete. Tried to hit his tight end, Eli Elkins.
Yeah, he's a senior tight end. Has played for this Maryville team for a little while now. Got a little bit of playing time last year. Didn't play a whole lot. He was one of the ones of replacement. If you'll remember, Maryville is replacing 17 starters on offense and defense from last year. And so he's one of these young guys that has been in this program for a while, but trying to kind of finally get that momentum going forward.
Ellis was open there, just really missed him, just goes wide right on him. So Maryville's going to spread it back out again. Jones will direct some traffic. He's looking to throw again, going to scramble. Jones going to get the first down. Nice run there, Josh. About an 11-yard scramble for Jones. And Cleveland had a chance to corner him, but he slipped right through for the first down.
Yeah, Maryville doing kind of exactly what we said earlier in our pregame show, is that they're going to run this ball, whether that's quarterback sneaks or and I know it's a pass, right, but these little dump passes to the outside, I mean, I still don't think that they're going to try and push the ball down the field very far. Kind of seeing that very early here for Maryville, trying to get started and get that game plan rolling for the Maryville Rebels here early.
Maryville going to go single up top for Maryville as Jones got a man in motion. That's Britton Barrett. Handoff up the middle. He's got 10. He's got 20. He's got a lot more. He goes all the way down to the 12-yard line. What a great run by Price Davis. Give him about 50 on the carry, Josh. It just part of the Red Seas, and there he goes.
Absolutely, and it's kind of what we've been talking about all night long. Cleveland has to make that stop in that front seven inside the box, and they're tired, wore down. But here early in this game, they really need to push that momentum forward. Big play by the Maryville Rebels to kind of continue this drive down the field.
And I would be remorse if I didn't look down and see Alan W. Jones, and say the checking to catch first down, as Steve Hartline would say.
Absolutely.
Maryville now will start from their own 11-yard lines. Going to go duel up top. They're going to give it back to Price. He's going to bounce out. Still going to get about 5 yards. I tell you, he does a good job. Laterally, Josh does a great job of really bouncing that outside.
Absolutely. That was a big stop there by Brian Beard Jr. For Cleveland. Number one running back in this Cleveland offense, but obviously also plays some defensive back, some safety for Cleveland. Huge stop for them.
For the Rebels, second and about 4 yards.
So it's going to be 2nd and 5. That's going to be challenging tonight. So Maryville knocking on the door, Josh, early in the first quarter. 9:35 left. You're watching MixTV.tv. Stephen Shelton along with Josh Rogers. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Looks like timeout Maryville, I believe.
Yeah.
Timeout Maryville. We'll take it with them. You're watching MixTV.tv.
Welcome to Alon Planting Partners. Alon means a sturdy, well-rooted oak, one that produces fruit in every season. This definition is the very nature of the comprehensive financial plans we craft to enable individuals and families to thrive in every season. As independent fiduciary advisors, our #1 loyalty is you, the client. We offer purpose-based financial solutions for everything from retirement to tax efficiency, risk management to debt-free living. Through a relational approach, we offer education from the very start so you can be confident with your financial strategy. During times of market volatility, it can be easy to get swept up by loud voices that advocate for worry. Well-built strategies win in the long run and offer peace of mind.
Visit Alon Planning Partners online
or give us a call today.
Back here at Benny Monroe Stadium, Josh, coming out of the McDonald's timeout. Maryville, that's a weird timeout there.
Very.
Just second down. I mean, that was.
They must have seen something they didn't like from that Blue Raiders defense and didn't get that play call in that they needed to. But look, Maryville coming up quick here.
So handoff goes to Price. Price going to bounce it outside. Going to be tackled. No, get him in there. Touchdown, Maryville. Price Davis with a 5-yard, 7-yard touchdown run. Give the Rebels an early lead. That is a TVFCU touchdown for Maryville. Josh, great job there. Just kind of bounced like we talked. He's very good laterally. He bounced outside. Boom. Cleveland had a chance to get him down there, but just couldn't do it.
Yeah. One pass play, entire series. It's unbelievable.
Field goal is good.
Yep. That's a Mars Wrigley is hiring now. Extra point attempt.
Extra point is good. Score is Maryville 7.
Here's a replay here for Maryville. Gets the ball there, bounces that outside. Couple defensive tacklers there, but Price Davis just walks kind of in the end zone for a Maryville touchdown.
Our premier sponsors, LambCon, Charlie's.
And we will be back. Well, Austin, we're going to keep it here. Maryville is already coming out on the field for a kickoff.
Just got a phone call from the mayor, and he said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm calling a television show right now. I don't know, your only high school in the city playing Maryville tonight, but hey, whatever, Mayor, it's fine. It's fine." We got Ben Garcia down here barking orders. I'm not sure what's going on there, but nice drive, though. You talked about Maryville scoring early. They went down. They weren't super fast. They were methodical. They controlled the time of possession there. Really did a good job. Never really had a bad play other than a couple incomplete passes, which are going to happen, Josh. But really, they pound and ground, and you could see how they want to just kind of go up the middle, and if they get a chance to bounce it outside, that's what they do.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're going to see, big play here.
Here we go. Cleveland High School return is big time, but I think we got some laundry on the field. Maybe not.
No
laundry on the field.
Micah Jordan.
He could be airing his way all the way to the 10-yard. Now we got some laundry on the field. I thought I saw some back of the other side of the field, but Micah Jordan with a 80-yard return from the 10 to the 10. My math says, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. And it looks like he's going to get a little bit more. We've got a litter grant penalty. Don't pay the penalty for tire dumping. Litter grant penalty here on the field. It looks like that's going to be a face mask. They're going to add about a half a distance to the goal here.
So Cleveland knocking real fast.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of exactly what we talked about earlier tonight. Cleveland wants to make big plays quickly. Oh, it looks like this is actually going to be on Cleveland here. Wow.
Face mask return team, is that what he said?
It absolutely is. Look to us up here in the booth that they had kind of got Micah Jordan.
Yeah.
Kind of grabbed his face mask and spun him around. Ended up calling that on the Cleveland Blue Raiders. But here comes the Blue Raiders offense, and we'll see how fast they can get it into the end zone here starting at the 27-yard line.
So Cleveland will be under the direction of their quarterback, L.J. Adams. Bounced outside. L.J. is going to take it. He's going to take it. He's going to take it a little farther down to the 9-yard line, the 10-yard line. They're going to give him the 9, so nice run. First down, Blue Raiders going to put them about where Jordan was before the penalty.
Big first down, first and goal for the Cleveland Blue Raiders. Another QB sneak here as well.
Adams up, going to get to maybe the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal for Cleveland High School. Josh, very interesting play call. First two just letting LJ kind of do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I think they're trying to feel out this Maryville Rebels defense here, and it looks like, kind
Kind of a slip pass there, almost a handoff, a slip pass to Isaiah Davis. Davis maybe lost a yard there. Still going to be 3rd and goal for Cleveland, but Cleveland can't squander this incredible return, Josh.
No.
They really need to put this in the end zone to answer Maryville's drive.
Looks here like they're going to spread this out, go 4 wide. Nice little counter play, a little shotgun counter play there by Cleveland.
About got Maryville to jump there on the old fake hand clap. So LJ will give some more instructions. They're Cleveland spread out, 4 wide receivers. He's looking to pass, going to run it. Slip a tackle, going to get down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
3-yard line for LJ. Do you go for it here? Do you take the points?
To me, it looks like they're going for it. It looks like they're bringing in some of the big guys in. It looks like they might do one of those Philadelphia Eagles pushes here. See Dylan Harold, a linebacker for Cleveland, coming in. Also, Antonio A.J. Westfield, another defensive lineman, coming in here to the backfield.
So LJ looks like he's going to go under center. Nope.
Yep, going heavy to that right side.
They've now got Micah Jordan playing quarterback. LJ shifted. They're going to call a timeout, Cleveland. I think they were trying to get them to jump there, Josh, because Cleveland had multiple guys moving.
Yeah, that Bradley Concrete play clock was getting down to about 2 seconds there.
It's a McDonald's timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching MixTV.tv.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2, just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
All right, and we're back. Cleveland Blue Raiders down here. Direct snap to Lucas Zamborski. Did he get in? It looks like he was stopped short.
I believe, yep, it's going to be Maryville football. What a
Ran a
huge
little
stop.
trick play here.
Yeah.
Had Lucas Zamborski come in at quarterback. Here's a replay there.
Missed it by just a little bit there. We rewind it just a bit. We just love Coffee Cafe replay. Here it is, Josh. If we look again, as you said, Zamborski coming in, going to be just really just a quarterback draw, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we
couldn't get pushed, but you called it. It was an Eagles top push. So Maryville start really deep in their own end zone there. They're going to get a yard. So Cleveland, great return, squandered opportunity. It's always easier to play quarterback on Monday.
Absolutely.
You take the points, you get 3. You're down by 4. You're still down by 7. You give the ball back to Maryville.
But when you're on the 1 yard line right there, you've got to go for it. I mean, in high school football, you're going for it, right? I mean, you want to try and get that touchdown. Now you're going to rely on that defense to be able to get a stop down here, get the ball back about half field, try and score and tie this game back up.
Absolutely. Maryville go again, shotgun nice fake. Nice fake by Will Jones. Gets them out, really just gets them out of that hole, Josh, they were in their own end zone. But, man, I tell you, I really thought he handed that off, but he kept it on the option there, but gets them a few yards.
Yeah, if you're Cleveland's defense, you really needed to get a stop a little bit further back there for Cleveland. For Maryville, this is good because it allows them to kind of move forward a little bit, a little more breathing room there. But watch for Cleveland to be able to shut down this 3rd down. Little movement there on the defensive line.
So it's 3rd and 2. Watch Will Jones, and it's got to be Willard Price right here.
Big push.
What we've seen, yep, big push. I'm not sure he got it. They're going to give it to him, though. They're going to give it to him.
Is tackled by number 90.
So 1st down Maryville and gets them really out of that hole they were in.
It's a check into cash first down.
Good enough for first down for the Rebels.
We're going to start our own show with just the stuff we talk about when football's not happening.
It'd have to be on Sirius XM.
Maryville has got we're going 5 wide here.
You'd have to retire, and I'd never run for another election.
They're going 5 wide, 5 wide here for Maryville. But Jones is going to keep it. Got some nice blocking out there. Runs into his own man, but I think he got about 8.5, maybe 9 yards. No, they're saying all the way up to the 25. Give him 12 yards on the carry. I thought he was actually tackled a little before that, but they're going to mark it at the 25. Another Maryville first down, and this is what we talked about in the pregame. The Cleveland Ford pregame show was Maryville wants to control the clock. They want to control the ball. They want to keep it on the ground. They don't want to do anything that's more than flashy. And that's what they're doing these first 2 possessions.
Absolutely, and they want to wear down this defense. If you watched earlier, they're obviously down in their stance now, but that Cleveland front defensive line got hands on their knees and hands on their hips, and they're getting worn down pretty quick here.
Jones is basically, here's another 9 yards for Jones. Will Jones, quarterback.
Lorenzo Tyson, number 5.
Realistically, to be honest with you, he's a running back. He is.
You know what else he is?
What?
He's a freshman.
Absolutely.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Freshman quarterback. He's going to be there for a while. They're going to win a few games with this guy as quarterback.
Absolutely.
But he is basically, you're right, he's another running back. They're hiking it to a running back is basically all they're doing. For the Rebels, but they continue to move the football early here, leading 7-0, Benny Monroe Stadium. It's a anniversary night of sorts, 30 years since the 1993 Cleveland State Championship for this Blue Raider football team. It's a dump pass out to their tight end Eli Elkins. Elkins runs for the first down. It's going to be another first down for Maryville. That's their 7th first down of the first quarter, Josh Rogers.
Enough for a first down.
Maryville's offense is just kind of rolling. Exactly what we talked about earlier. Not many passes. Probably first completion of the game for Maryville. But this offensive line is getting serious push against this Blue Raiders defense. And for the Blue Raiders, they have to get a stop. It's still a perfect spot for them. Get a stop, get a punt. But this Rebels offense is moving the ball pretty well tonight.
Another handoff to Price Davis. Davis is going to go up to about 3 or 4, getting 4.5 yards on the carry. How important was it for the Rebels after their loss, their first loss since 1993 to Bearden 2 weeks ago in double overtime, which they missed a 2-point conversion try to lose that game 21-20. They went for the win there on the road. How important was it for them to have a week off before they came here to Cleveland?
Oh, huge. To be able to kind of recover, be able to focus up. It's very difficult for a team who Cleveland didn't have a week off, right, last week. They played Bearden last week. And so for them to be able to not have that week off, Maryville have a long 2 weeks to be able to kind of prepare for this game. You can see that team is kind of moving the ball. Who's moving the ball a little bit better? Obviously, Cleveland's had some great big plays. Obviously, that run back was phenomenal to start this game. But for Maryville, it is always big. Anytime you can have a week off to come back into a big game like
Another
this.
first down by Britton Barrett. Again, they're running some of Tennessee's plays. It was a fake handoff on the jet sweep. They get the defense shuffling that way. They get a little guy that floats behind them, behind those linebackers. Again, first down for Maryville with Britton Barrett with a 7-yard reception.
Well, a lot of these
offsides. Cleveland jumps, try to get the snap count. It looks like going to be a 5-yard penalty against Cleveland High School as they continue to move the football.
You talk about some of these plays being kind of like some Tennessee plays. They're actually old Maryville plays from many, many years ago. A lot of the plays that are still being ran are plays that Derek Hunt ran when he was the quarterback at Maryville back in 2007.
Well, the one thing they do is they have 5 core plays when they Little League football, and they teach them those 5 core plays, and everything goes off of that.
Absolutely.
Coach Quarles always talked about that his coaching was much more successful because of what the Little League programs and middle school programs did to prepare them to play at Maryville.
Derek Hunt learned from the best, and now he's being able to coach at his alma mater, and you can see those same plays running the same ways.
Price runs again, but runs straight into the big gentleman.
Lorenzo Tyson.
Number 90 slings him down. Number 90 in my play sheet is Cam Garcia, but I'm pretty certain it wasn't the national champion.
No, it's Lorenzo Tyson.
Okay.
You're looking at freshman squad.
Excuse me, Lorenzo Tyson. I looked down here at 90 and thought,
Yeah.
He's too busy swinging a golf club. Maryville goes trips to the bottom side here, which is the first time they've done this all night.
Look for a run out of this.
2nd and 4 for Maryville.
Wow.
They're going deep, and it's going nowhere close.
Pass intended for number.
Cleveland finally got some pressure there. Interesting next week for both these teams. Cleveland goes to play Bradley, their arch rivals, and Maryville goes to play Alcoa next week, their arch rivals.
Yeah.
So really, it's you want to win this game, but you got to think of these guys this age, kind of the peek ahead. This is the peek ahead game. They're looking to next week, and especially for these seniors, for that last time trying to strap it up against their arch nemesis.
Yeah, but that gets you in trouble, right? You've got to focus on this week, and you got to get through this one and win this game first before you can go against Bradley or go against Alcoa.
What coaching there. You could see his feet. Bryce Davis, his feet never stopped turning. No. He never stopped moving those feet. He gets another first down for the Rebels. 50. Rebels now moving the football, looking to try to score again on this Blue-Redder team.
I've got to say, go ahead.
Well, just down to 1:15 left in the first quarter.
I've got to say that Will Jones has a pretty decent arm on him. I mean, that was. Obviously he overthrew his receiver, but as a freshman to be able to kind of make a 40-yard pass to the end zone like that, unbelievable. And I think that is probably they've got him on a short leash this year, and that's why you see so many run plays out of this Maryville's offense.
So Maryville will again line up, give it to Davis again. Davis is a workhorse. I mean, he's just like, hey, give me the football. Let's go.
Ball carrier up the middle.
Again, Davis coming off 2 weeks ago, 20 carries, 105 yards against Bearden in a double overtime loss. It is timeout, a McDonald's timeout by Cleveland High School. So we'll be back. You're watching high school football on MixTV.tv.
Caldwell Paving, paving the way in Tennessee since 1958. Caldwell Paving specializes in asphalt paving and seal coating. They serve residential clients, industrial and commercial companies, and subdivision projects. Conveniently located in Charleston, Caldwell Paving serves all of Southeast Tennessee. Caldwell Paving, old surfaces made new. CaldwellPaving.com.
Also, fans, if you'd like to purchase
back at Benny Monroe Stadium on the campus of Cleveland High School, Stephen Shelton along with Josh Rogers. Maryville leads early 7-0. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Knocking on the door again at the 26-yard line of Cleveland High School. Josh, Cleveland takes a timeout there. I'm not sure if it was for a breather or was it for we didn't like the way they were lined up or one of the two there that was happening to have Cleveland burn their second timeout.
Well, I think that if you're Cleveland, you got to get it. You're wanting a stop here. I think you're kind of at the distance of this Maryville's kicker's kind of leg for tonight here at Cleveland, and so they're wanting to try and get a stop here and see what they do if they punt the ball away or try and kick a field goal.
So Jones will hand it off to Price. Davis gets up about maybe a yard, maybe got a yard out of that. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Maryville. Cleveland does not need for Maryville to score again here, Josh, to go up 14-0 in the first half.
No, they don't. It's a Chattanooga Sports 3rd down, 3rd and 4 here for Maryville. Big stop here for Cleveland they need to get.
So it looks like what are we doing? End of the first quarter. I was like, I thought they were going to call a timeout as well. I thought the guys are going to be out of these things pretty quick. So that's the end of the first quarter. It's Maryville 7. It's the team of the 90s. Cleveland High School, nothing. You're watching MixTV.tv. We'll be back.
Scooter's Coffee, hot, blended, or iced coffee, breakfast and snack items, smoothies, and energy drinks. Order, pick up, and scoot, all in about 3 minutes. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooter's Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling and in Sweetwater.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Got our producer, Austin Chadwick, too. Austin,
6.
go ahead and make your mic hot, Austin. We got time. Yeah, no. Don't speak yet, though. Don't speak yet. So we said, hey, Austin, what kind of job are we doing? You know, Steve's not here to kind of run the ship. And, hey, Austin, give us out of 1 out of 10. Give us a score. Josh?
A 6.
He gave us a 6. I mean, he's swapping left on Tinder. I mean, if we were on Tinder, is that right? Is that what you slipped?
6 is good.
You're a liar. I tried to set you up. A 6.
I have no
A 6 is only
married.
one more than 50%. I'm sorry. It's terrible.
Now I get why it calls you Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Wait till you ask us what kind of job you're doing producing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 out of 10.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Gideon on the camera, 10 out of 10.
10. Davis goes on third down. Cleveland with a big stop there. Josh Rogers going to stop him in his tracks. It's going to be 4th and 4. If you're Maryville, I don't know much about their kicker, but if you're Maryville, are you going for it?
No, you're not. We watched him kind of earlier in the pregame, and when we were doing our field walk earlier today, not that great. I mean, decent leg, but from this distance, it's kind of sketchy. So for Maryville, what they're going to look at trying to either get Cleveland to jump off sides here, or they're going to be able to going for it.
We got a penalty on I couldn't tell that was a penalty. He was dropped on the side.
Oh,
False start against Maryville, 5 yards. So they're going to back them up, I think, to make sure they're out of field goal range. So it's going to be now, again, 3rd. Listen, I'm not a coach, but I'm disagreeing with this one, Josh.
Is this 3rd now again?
Again, 3rd.
Oh, wow.
I would decline the penalty. Make it 4th and 4. Make them make a decision whether they kick it or not. Hopefully Cleveland has another big stop here, but for me, it's giving Maryville one more chance to run another play.
Yeah, and you've seen how they've ran. I mean, they've ran all over you tonight.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 for Maryville on the 29. It's 11:56 left in this. We're just getting started in the second quarter. Stephen Shelton along with Josh Rogers.
48 days until our Blue Cross Bowl kickoff returns to Chattanooga November 30th through December 2nd.
Hopefully we see some local teams there. That would be fantastic. Pass, Davis.
Yeah.
Good. Again, that's what I was saying, Josh. They went to the tight end, Ellis. I just don't like it. Elkins, excuse me. I just don't like giving them another opportunity to get a first down. They fake the handoff to Davis. Everybody bit. The tight end leaks out there, and Elkins, Eli catches it, gets enough for the first down. Now it's 1st and goal from the 10 for Maryville, and just not the position you want to be in if you're the Blue Raiders.
Big checking the cash first down for Maryville there.
Davis runs straight into that Blue Raider defense.
Ball carrier is
nice tackle by Cleveland.
By number 52, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis with a big tackle there for Cleveland High School.
2nd and goal at about 8 yards.
Who used to be number 25, if you didn't know.
Yeah, earlier
today.
Left his jersey at home or something.
I think that's all I can figure. Somebody didn't wash it. So 2nd and goal from the 8 now from Maryville. Again, mixtv.tv. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Speaking of Wholesale Supply Group, I'm Stephen Shelton along with Mr. Wholesale Supply Group, Josh Rogers. Looks like we may have a delay of game here. If it's not, it took forever.
You know, I never really understand these clocks. You know, the play clocks in high school. I mean, half the time they run, half the time they don't run.
And they start randomly.
Absolutely.
It's not supposed to start until the referee moves off the football. If you look, it'll start here before this guy ever moves off the top of the football.
Absolutely.
It started right now. Here we go. He should be clear.
Wild.
It's down to 16 now. He is now just moving away. So 9 seconds. Play clock's down to 10.
I mean, I've seen it at 0 and they haven't even called before. So, false start. Big on Maryville.
You could tell when when Britton Barrett took off in motion, they were a little confused, and then snap went over. Was bad anyways.
Looks like that was going to be a false start there on Alex Boyd. offensive guard for Maryville. It's going to be a litter grant penalty. Don't pay the penalty for tire dumping. Litter grant.
You got it. First and 18. I have no idea where this comes from. First and 18. Maryville. Jones in the shotgun. Going to throw a little slant pass. Going to be tipped. Nice job by Cleveland High School getting a hand on it. Avery Hughes, senior linebacker, knocking it down just enough to break up the pass. Now it's going to be, I believe, third and goal from the 18.
Third and long for the Rebels. That's a Cleveland IV, third down. Come on, Benny Monroe Stadium, make some noise for your defense.
PA announcer Jay Garcia getting the crowd hyped up here.
Come on, they can't hear you. Get loud, Benny Monroe.
Touchdown throw is in the end zone, going to be no good. He's saying he was held, but wasn't held.
No penalty.
No penalty there. Going to be fourth and goal now from the 18 for Maryville. Looks like they're going to try to kick this one. Jay trying to get this, what I would consider this a fall break crowd.
It is very thin here.
It's thin. It's very, yes, thin is the word I would use.
There's about as many people from Maryville as there is Cleveland tonight.
Can't argue. Can't argue.
Student section's a little low tonight, but
field goal kick is up and good.
Field goal is good.
That was a Cleveland Exteriors field goal there. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call 423-472-0400.
That will put Maryville up 10-0. We're going to take a break. You're watching MixedTV.tv. Maryville 10, Cleveland nothing.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Josh, Cleveland High School now down 10-0, but made a great defensive stand there against Maryville.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to be able to get 3 points out, only to hold them to 3 points there. Maryville's kicking off. See about this big return again for the Cleveland Blue Raiders.
George going to try to get outside. Going to be
Isaiah Davis.
Davis going to be wrangled down at the 28, 29 yard line there. 31.
You guys got first quarter stats.
Raiders will start on offense at about the 31-yard line.
What do you mean we have first quarter stats by Westwood Baptist Church? Is that what you mean, Austin? Oh, yeah. Well, we'll work on getting those prepared for you. Usually there's a third person in our booth, so one of us can be taking stats and not doing the whole show. So, Price Davis scored 9:21 with a 7-yard touchdown, 7-0 Maryville in the second. Early here in the second, 35-yard field goal for Maryville, 10-0. Cleveland Blue Raiders had some big plays on offense, but couldn't put it in the end zone earlier in the first quarter as well. Big plays on special teams. That's where Cleveland's bright spot has been so far tonight, is on special teams, Shelton.
Yeah, L.J. Adams now just threw a little screen pass out there to Carroll. Carroll got one on the play. Now handoff is going to go for, it looked like a first down. Brian Beard Jr. Josh, that was your pick to click before the game. Said that Cleveland had to have him. That's really the first significant yardage he's had tonight. So another pass out again to Carroll. Carroll's going to take that up to cross midfield to the 44-yard line. So Cleveland now got the offense rolling. 3 straight plus yards. Going to give it back to Beard again. He's going to go, looks like 4 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, maybe 7 yards there, Josh. Good job of the offensive line not to give up on that play. And Beard helping Cleveland continue to move this ball down the field. And this is Cleveland's best offensive possession by far so far in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Their first possession that they had, L.J. Adams was kind of the star of the show. Here he goes again with a big run. Flag in the backfield there. Looks like probably going to be a hold on Cleveland's offense.
With the keeper.
Yep, going to be a hold.
We'll see.
He picked it up.
Moved it a little bit forward.
Moved it 15 yards forward. What was he doing here? What do we have?
Yeah, going to be on Cleveland here.
Looked like a hold. Looked like
Yeah,
Stonewall may have gotten called for the hold there.
Number 58.
Nope, 58. Neil Armstrong.
Landed on the moon, didn't he?
If you believe that kind of stuff.
You don't think we ever landed on the moon?
Looked like it was taped in the studio to me.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's fine. In motion, Cleveland, Michael Jordan.
No. LJ kept it.
Yeah, faked a little
on the keeper.
handoff to Micah.
Brings up 3rd and about 9 yards.
He'll get it back to where it's 3rd and 9. Now Cleveland, Josh, kind of a tough situation for Cleveland. You're midfield, 3rd and 9. You got to get a first down here, I would think. I just don't think it's a 2-down territory.
No, absolutely not.
Davis looks, Davis fires. Davis gets Carroll again. Carroll's going to get possibly to about.
Oh, late penalty coming in here.
Late hit, possibly.
There's a flag on the play.
Unnecessary roughness, maybe.
So without the penalty, it looks like it's going to be 4th and 3. But we'll wait to see what the penalty is. You're watching MixedTV.tv, a production of Heartline LLC. Supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Benny Monroe Stadium.
Looks like it's going to be on Cleveland, actually.
Oh, that's a backbreaker if it is. Benny Monroe Stadium. Cleveland trails 10-0. This is a game of celebration for Cleveland tonight. They're celebrating this year's Hall of Fame class along with the 1993 30-year anniversary of Cleveland's first of 3 consecutive state championships. Josh Rogers along with Stephen Shelton. Next week it's Steve Hartline and I guess myself. Cleveland Bradley.
Number 1.
So it looks like they're going to get holding on Micah Jordan. I mean,
2 players on that side of the field for Cleveland, and they're going to call a holding penalty. That's a little rough there.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13 for Cleveland. Jordan goes in motion. You've got the curtain guys throwing up the. Davis in trouble. Adams, excuse me, in trouble. Adams scrambles. Adams nowhere to go. Just going to try to get out of bounds to the 50. So a loss of 4 yards for L.J. Adams. That play got blown up really quick, Josh.
It did, and you know, if you're watching this game, Cleveland just looks like they're just kind of all out of sorts. You know, we talk about how fast they want to move. We talk about how fast they want to be able to run the ball and throw the ball and move the ball down the field. And to me, it looks like Cleveland's just all out of sorts. Is the clock wrong? Because I thought that was 4th down just then.
That was 4th down.
Oh, Cleveland's still out there on the field.
So this is 4th down. So it doesn't matter.
False start there.
False start, Cleveland. So make it
4th and 21.
It'll be 4th and Gondolier for Cleveland. Looks like they're going to punt it.
Offense, Number 53, 5-yard penalty, previous spot, 4th down.
So Cleveland will punt, Josh. Not the smoothest of offensive possessions for the Blue Raiders.
No.
Punt's
not a great punt either.
Nope.
Looks like that's going to be out at about the 34, maybe. Oh, wow. Holy cow. Brought it all the way up to the 39. We'll take a break here with them.
Looks like they're going.
Looks like they're going to stay here. We'll actually stay here, Austin. Sorry about that.
He probably just dropped us to a 5.75.
That's all right. We don't get paid, so we can always just walk out of here, and he can figure it out. So, you know, if I was rating people and, you know, they're up here doing this stuff for free, I'd sit there and maybe say, maybe a 9.5, you know, doing better than Steve.
Not the case. Jones, pass, good.
Wow.
I tell you, Jones really likes his senior tight end, Eli Elkins.
Well, as a freshman quarterback, you've got somebody that's been in this program for 4 years like Eli has been. You know, you get confident with that, especially as a quarterback. You know, obviously you always hear about that quarterback to receiver relationship. Well, the tight end is the closest person really usually to him. They block for him, and it's little short passes across the field that normally that they can complete, especially for a young guy like
Will Jones.
Will Jones is.
Jones in shotgun. In motion is Barrett. Handoff goes to Davis. Price is going to get the first down. Looks like going to be a face mask. Multiple face masks.
Looks like it's going to be a personal foul penalty.
Number 23, Isaiah Davis. There's some flags on the play.
Okay.
Personal foul.
Personal foul, Josh. Face mask.
Defense, number 90.
Defense. They got so Cleveland, Camden Lockerbie, senior linebacker, gets called for the face mask. That's going to give the Rebels 15 more yards. And Josh, another score here would make it 17-0. That's a hole that's being dug with a shovel that is pretty sharp at this point.
Yeah, our score says it's set. Is this?
It's 10-0. He made the field goal.
No, look right here.
Austin, it's 10-0.
Yeah, going down even more in our book, Austin.
Give you a forward for this one. Wheel, shotgun. Jones will take it up the middle.
That was a big hit by Dylan Harold.
Number 24.
Not sure.
Dylan Harold.
Jones may want to check his wallet. I think he may have taken his wallet from him. Holy smokes. Man, oh man, did he light him up.
Dude, I felt that up here. Holy cow.
The freshman's still in there at quarterback. 2nd and 5 for the Rebels. Jones, handoff, Davis. Maybe gotten 3. Josh, I'll tell you, Davis missed the hole there at the bounce out. He bounced out to his right. I think he had a lot of daylight.
Absolutely. He absolutely did. But, you know, as a young running back like he is, very difficult to sometimes see those.
It's going to be 3rd and 3 or 2 for Maryville. Handoff. Going to get the first down. Nice job there. Just getting it outside. Graham Coulter.
Tackle by number 8.
Quarterback for Maryville came in on this.
Will be enough for a first down
is
for
actually
the
a junior quarterback.
I think after that play, Will Jones, big hit that he sustained, I think they kind of wanted to get over on the sideline, check him out a little bit. And it seems like he's okay. He's back in the game.
So Maryville knocking on the door again on the 18-yard line of Cleveland. Jones in the pistol. Handoff, Davis. Davis going to be taken down maybe 2 yards on that.
Ball carrier up the left side.
But one thing that happens, Josh, is the clock continues to tick.
A.J. Westfield.
Wearing this is a really fast first half.
Absolutely.
But that's what you get when
second
you
down
keep
for
the
the
ball on
Rebels.
the ground like these two teams have done so far.
Yeah, I mean, not really many big pass plays. I mean, we've had a few tonight, but it's not an air raid offense by far. I mean, these guys run the ball out of shotgun a lot, especially with a young quarterback trying to get him under center all the time. But Maryville, I mean, this has been Maryville's game all night. Oh,
that's late. Goodness gracious.
Broken up
That's
by Michael Jordan.
That is way late.
Looks like that's going to be on Micah Jordan for
If we
the
get a
Cleveland Blue Raiders.
replay of that, Austin, to make up for not knowing what the score is, we'd appreciate it. So if you look, it's going to be like just a little over the top pass. Oof, Josh.
I mean,
Josh. Oh my goodness. That was tough.
Pass interference.
That's hard.
Defense, number 1. Half the distance. The results of the enforcement are a first down.
So that'll make it first and goal from the 8-yard line for Maryville. I think we're about to get a lot of Price Davis and a lot of Will Jones right here.
Yep. Oh, big stop there by Cleveland's defense.
Good job is met by number 1, Micah Jordan.
Micah Jordan stepping up in the hole and making a stop after that pass interference that he got called on him. Which I could see how it could be, but I mean, I think if you're that ref, you got to let him play that. I mean, it was a horrible jump ball type pass, and there was no way he was even going to catch it. Really uncatchable.
So second and goal from the 7. Maryville's going to line up with 4 wide receivers, quad to the left.
Oh, there it is,
Jones,
wide open.
told you, Jones.
Walked into the end zone.
Jones just he got everybody to bite on Price Davis and just walks it right in.
Big 7-yard run, touchdown, wide open for Will Jones, the freshman quarterback for Maryville. That's a TVFCU touchdown for the Maryville Rebels. Now we're at the Mars Wrigley extra point.
You ever been out here when Mars is cooking?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And it is good. We're going to take a break. Maryville 17, Cleveland 0. You're listening to Mix TV and watching MixTV.tv. Here's a Just Love Coffee Mix TV replay of Will Jones's 7-yard touchdown by the Maryville Rebels. Put them up 17-0. Josh Rogers, Stephen Shelton, Wholesale Supply Group, supplying high school football for Mix TV and Mix 1041. We'll be back in just a minute.
Caldwell Paving, paving the way in Tennessee since 1958. Caldwell Paving specializes in asphalt paving and seal coating. They serve residential clients, industrial and commercial companies, and subdivision projects. Conveniently located in Charleston, Caldwell Paving serves all of Southeast Tennessee. Caldwell Paving, old surfaces made new. CaldwellPaving.com.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Oh, and it's a little squib kick.
Squib kick, but nobody picked it up. I mean, two Cleveland players just looked at each other and just bounced in between them. Should have got it about the 25, end up picking it up about the 17. Luckily, they get it back.
Finally picked up by Sam Sarton.
Yep, absolutely. So Cleveland just kind of in disarray on that kickoff. Not sure who wanted the football. So it's going to be Cleveland High School football, Josh. We're down to 2 minutes and 53 seconds in the first half. This first half has flown by, but I tell you, Cleveland down 17-0. They need a score going into the half.
Absolutely. And if you're Cleveland, you need to put 7 on the board here with 3 minutes left in this quarter. Really just kind of one of those emotional things, right? I mean, down by 10 instead of down by 17 is a big difference. Cleveland will get the ball back to start in the third quarter, though. So Cleveland double them up here, it'd be great. But that's a big pass there.
Yeah, good pass to Carroll.
Complete.
Braden Carroll. So Carroll.
That'll be enough for a
4 catches tonight for Cleveland.
Blue Raider first down.
Cleveland going trips to our side.
Little
screen pass again. No, it's Isaiah Davis. Going to get it down for a Blue Raider first down.
Catches the pass. And runs enough
that's a check and a cash first down.
High school football, mixedtv.tv, presented by, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. LJ
big
cuts it. Maybe should have cut it the outside. Either way, he gets about 7 yards. Going to be second down and 3 for the Blue Raiders.
They've moved it about 40 yards in about 47 seconds. So, I mean, very different than what we've seen so far tonight from this Blue Raiders offense.
Jordan goes in motion. Davis going to keep it. Going to be drugged down.
It's going to be third down here.
3rd and 3 still for Cleveland High School.
It's a Chattanooga Sports third down.
Third down for the Raiders.
LJ wanted to throw it. Nice job. Holy smokes. Josh, a big man called Zach Carter, just grabbed LJ Adams and just slung him down. So looks like
Cleveland's coach is going crazy on the sideline. Just
like for
if
all
you're an
of
offensive
the
line,
93
you
football
cannot
and
let
wrestling
something like
alumni
that
to
happen.
just blew through
back
it.
of the end zone by the
Hey, we're going to take a break right here. McDonald's timeout.
And wrestling
we'll be back in 30 seconds.
To the back of the end zone.
Scooters Coffee. Hot, blended, or iced coffee, breakfast and snack items, smoothies, and energy drinks. Order, pick up, and scoot. All in about 3 minutes. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Scooters Coffee, Keith Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling and in Sweetwater.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast bake goodness into your morning. Choose a biscuit with sausage and egg, biscuit and gravy, or a country fried steak biscuit. Any 2 just $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Caldwell Paving, paving the way in Tennessee since 1958. Caldwell Paving specializes in asphalt paving and seal coating. They serve residential clients, industrial and commercial companies, and subdivision projects. Conveniently located in Charleston, Caldwell Paving serves all of Southeast Tennessee. Caldwell Paving, old surfaces made new. CaldwellPaving.com.
Cleveland High School lines up. 4th down and 5, Josh. This could be the play of the first half here. LJ Adams drops back.
Throw it right there.
He's in trouble. Going to scramble. Gets to the sideline. Just runs outside. Just runs out.
Yeah. Big play by that Maryville Rebels defense there.
And Micah Jordan was, when I say wide open.
Braden Carroll was too. Braden Carroll came in, made a huge hit on the linebacker on this side of the field, ran over, hit another cornerback on the other side, was wide open with his hands up there. You can see Braden Carroll kind of coming off with his arm down. Looks probably got a stinger in that left shoulder.
So it'll be a turnover on downs. Give it back to Maryville High School. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Steven Shelton along with Josh Rogers.
If you're Maryville, you're wanting to put points here on the board. 1:10 left in this second quarter.
Handoff, no.
Big pass.
Jones going to keep it. He's going for all of it. Passes. They're going to say pass interference?
Yep.
On what part? Show me the replay, Austin. On what part of this play is pass interference? You got two guys running down the field side by side. Where's the pass interference?
Nothing.
That is horrendous.
All ball.
That is horrendous. They were running side by side, shoulder to shoulder.
15-yard penalty, previous spot, first down. Hey.
That's an incredible call there. Tough luck, tough break for the Blue Raiders. But Josh, I mean, I saw nothing that even resembled pass interference. Jones. He's going to look to throw again. A little screen pass. Nice screen pass.
Got some big uglies down there to make some blocks. And he's
got
gone.
It. Touchdown. Price Davis. Touchdown. Little screen pass there. 34 yards. Pay dirt.
I'll tell you a bad thing for the teams in this league. Price Davis, Jr. He'll be back next year, guys. He is unbelievable running back for this Maryville Rebels offense. But if you're Cleveland, you just want to get in and out of halftime now.
That's a nice drawn-up play there, Josh.
Yeah, it is. Mars Wrigley is hiring. An extra point is good for the Maryville Rebels. 24-0. Here's a replay from Just Love Coffee.
Brings the score 24.
I mean, he had a herd of guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're Cleveland Blue Raiders, there's nothing you can do when you've got that many offensive line and wide receivers down there blocking for you. When it's 6 on 3, I mean, it's hard. So.
Yeah. So Maryville will kick it off with 51 seconds left before halftime. Are you a little shocked by the score?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we couldn't really pick somebody, but I mean, obviously, as a homer, I mean, I had Cleveland hopefully winning this game. Cleveland, I mean, has played great all season long. Maryville has kind of been on that downward trend throughout this season. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, are they 4-3 so far this year? You said they're the best 4-3 team in the state. They've proven that tonight.
Again, a little pooch punt.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it out of.
Turns the corner. Got some room, going to get pushed out of bounds, but what a nice return there by Dylan Harold, the senior.
That kind of didn't work out for Maryville. They're trying to keep it out of Isaiah Davis's hands and ended up giving it to Harold, and he made a big old play.
Penalty on the play. We're going to move it back. Jeez. Looks like blocking the back. It's got to be a blocking the back. The only thing they can call at this point. No penalty.
There is no flag on the play.
We went out of bounds at the 40. The flag gets thrown at the 35 on the opposite side of the field. If it's blocking the back, I'll have to tell you, but that guy wouldn't have caught him anyways. That's just.
You know, that pass interference that they had down here earlier, 2 pass interference calls that weren't pass interference, this block in the back as well. I mean, the referees are not helping Cleveland out at all tonight with some of these calls.
So Cleveland, 42 seconds to go to try to go a little more than 43 yards.
Big play right here.
He's going for it. Long pass. Just off the field.
There it is, pass interference.
Yep, he had him beat too. Aaron Smith, I mean, smoked the DB for Maryville. And LJ Adams, what a nice toss there.
Great throw.
40 yards, just let it fly.
Pass interference. Defense, number 41. 15-yard penalty, previous spot, first down.
So Cleveland now from their 27-yard line, 28-yard line. LJ drops back, wants to find somebody. Tries to, just a second late. He had an opening.
He did.
He had the right opening.
But it closed fast.
But he just was a step late. If he'd have taken off just a step before Josh, he had a lot of land. LJ going to push it down to get the timeout for Cleveland. So it'll be 3rd down now. 14 seconds to go. At halftime, they will recognize the 1993 Cleveland Blue Raiders State Championship team. Names like Kevin and Keith Cobb, Corey Prigmore, Carlos Thompson, Stephon Woods, and Dante Hickey. Adams outside gets it to Braden Carroll. Carroll gets out of bounds. So now 7.6 seconds to go. Josh, they got to take a shot at the end zone.
Yeah, they do, quick. A little extra time ran off the clock there.
So 7.6 left for the half. LJ gets the snap. He's in trouble, being chased. All he can do is get out of bounds. 3.7 seconds to go.
Going to be a 4th down here.
Yep. You take the points, or you're down 24.
I think you kick a field goal here. I mean, I think you try and take those points, but
just to put something on the board.
Absolutely.
Adams runs enough for a Lola Beans 1st down.
Yeah, if you would have taken the points earlier, it'd be 24-6. You know, down by 2 touchdowns, or 3 touchdowns. Sorry.
So this is it. Last play of the first half. Adams drops back.
There. Nope.
Had him. He had him. In trouble.
Looks like Adams is down, too.
Looks like he may get the breath knocked out of him. Fell on the football. He's going to come back up.
No, he's down.
And that's the end of the first half.
So end of the first half. It's Maryville 24. It's Cleveland nothing. It's the 30th anniversary of the 1993 Cleveland State Championship football team. Live from Benny Monroe Stadium. This is MixedTV.tv. We'll be back for halftime.
Please
in a few
welcome to
minutes.
the field your 2023 football cheerleaders.
Caldwell Paving, paving the way in Tennessee since 1958. Caldwell Paving specializes in asphalt paving and seal coating. They serve residential clients, industrial and commercial companies, and subdivision projects. Conveniently located in Charleston, Caldwell Paving serves all of Southeast Tennessee. Caldwell Paving, old surfaces made new. CaldwellPaving.com.
And welcome back to the Stephen M. Hatchett Attorney at Law halftime show. We will be here tonight listening and seeing a representation of 1993 Cleveland High School Blue Raiders. The Cleveland High School cheerleaders are going to be on the field tonight, along with, looks like, Maryville's band and also Cleveland's band we will hear from here in a little while. Wanted to bring you back and bring you into this halftime report. Here at halftime, we'll have halftime stats. Prince Davis, a 7-yard touchdown in the first quarter, make it 7-0, 9:21. In the second, a 35-yard field goal for Maryville makes it 10-0. Will Jones with a 7-yard touchdown run at 2:59 left in the second, make it 17-0. And another Will Jones to Price Davis for 34 yards to make that 24-0 Maryville. This game has been a great game so far, and we've got a great second half coming up for you. But right now we are in the Stephen M. Hatchett Attorney at Law halftime show, and we will be back here in a few minutes to see the bands. And high school football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back. Thanks. See you.
Thank you, cheerleaders. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the field the 1993 Wrestling and Football State Championship teams, led by head wrestling coach Al Miller and head football coach Benny Monroe. These two teams are of the most dominating programs ever in the state of Tennessee. Come on, fans, welcome these champions back to Benny Monroe Stadium.
The 1993 Raider wrestling team entered the 93 season as the defending small school state champions and a winning streak of 8 wins. The preparation for the 93 season actually started in the summer of 1992. Tyson Constant and Josh Colton qualified for a slot on a USA regional team and traveled with Coach Miller to Russia. The American wrestlers trained and competed with Russian wrestlers, and the two brought back many new ideas. The 1993 Raiders began the season by traveling to Murphy, North Carolina, and winning by a score of 66-3. The Raiders continued to increase their undefeated streak, and along the way, able to defeat strong teams like Red Bank, East Ridge, and by beating Bradley twice. A Bradley team that had some wrestlers like Heath Esslinger, Damon Floyd, and Travis Adams. As the Raiders continued to increase their streak along the way, they won tournaments in Bristol, the Bradley Invitational, and their own Cleveland Duels. As the season came to a close, the 1993 wrestlers won their second state dual meet championship by defeating Springfield High School in the finals. They, the first Cleveland wrestling team to go undefeated, 24 wins, and continuing that streak to 32 straight wins.
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
Are you ready for some football?
Through the 80s and 90s, Coach Benny Monroe and the Cleveland High School football program made waves throughout the state of Tennessee with several attempts at a state championship. During the early 90s, the TSSAA reclassified all sports, and Cleveland High School found itself in the same region with Knoxville. Coach Monroe, along with members of his staff, Danny Carson, Leon Brown, Mark Tipton, Richard Shaw, Johnny Borders, and Bobby Thompson, knew it would be a difficult task, but the 1993 team was up for the task. This team laid the foundation for the 54-game winning streak for the next 3 years. During this season, the Blue Raiders rolled over opponents, averaging 44.5 points a game, while holding their opponents to an average of just 7.5 points per game. The dynamic duo of Keith and Kevin Cobb, along with Chris Whaley, reset the record books by each gaining over 1,000 yards during the season. Former Maryville and current ETSU head coach George Quarles stated that he modeled the dynasty he created at Maryville by modeling that program after what Coach Monroe had created at Cleveland High School during the 90s. These Blue Raiders continued to carry on the legacy of Blue Raider fierce pride through practice, performance on Friday nights, classroom excellence, and more importantly, contributing to the Cleveland community. This team finished the season with a 14-0 record, defeating the Nashville powerhouse Brentwood Academy in the championship game, and will go down in TSSAA football and Cleveland High School football as one of the greatest teams of all time. Join us as we welcome back to Benny Monroe Stadium, Coach Benny Monroe, members of his coaching staff, and the 1993 state champion, Cleveland High School Blue Raiders.
Fans, one more time, let's give the 1993 Wrestling and Football State Champions one last round of applause. All right, fans, one more time. Let's hear for our champions. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 2023 Maryville High School Red Rebel Marching Band. The band is led on the field by drum majors Ethan Cheatwood and Ashton James. This year's show is entitled The Way Up.
For more than 50 years, Cleveland Plywood Company has been serving our community. They're dedicating to providing quality products with professional service to all of Cleveland and our surrounding area. They offer easy pickup or delivery on everything in stock. Cleveland Plywood carries every element of the building process, including windows, doors, truss, flooring materials, shingles, and of course, building lumber. Stop by and visit them. Cleveland Plywood, 2700 20th Street, Northeast in Cleveland, or call 472-3357.
Attention shoppers, learn more about our Picky Promise.
This produce looks amazing, and it smells so fresh. Food City is as picky about produce as I am, and that's hard to do. But they make it look easy with their Picky Promise. If it's ever not fresh, they'll replace it.
That's cool. And I thought their helpful certified butchers were the coolest thing about this place.
It's all here.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Right now you're wondering, what's next? Well, Lee University specializes in helping you find your next path. Your education, your calling, your faith. Wherever you feel led, we know you can make a difference. That's why your Lee family will be with you to guide the way. No matter what twists and turns lie ahead, you can expect something great from Lee University.
Rick's Plumbing Service, a family-owned business specializing in new commercial and residential plumbing. They can do it all. Rick's Plumbing Service has been in Cleveland for 35 years. Call Jason or Josh at Rick's Plumbing Service, 423-595-6143. That's 595-6143.
Cleveland Tires ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com.
The ability to try a criminal case in front of a jury is one of the most important skills a lawyer can have. Make sure you hire a lawyer that can do it. The law offices of Stephen Hatchett are here for your criminal needs in Athens, Cleveland, and surrounding areas. Contact their offices at 423-290-7698 or message them at facebook.com/Hatchett Law.
Hey, I'm Eric Gardner with Volunteer Rid-A-Pest, and a major problem in our area is too much moisture in a crawl space. And it's pretty easy to tell if that's a problem at your house. Just open the crawl space door and take a whiff. You know, if you smell a musty odor, then you've got too much moisture. If you want to go a little further, you can crawl under there and have a bright flashlight and look at your floor joists. They should be a yellowish to beige color. If they're fuzzy looking, if they're dark, you need somebody to take a look at it that's a professional. You can give us a call at 698-7205. We'll give you a free evaluation.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High-quality Viwintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
The ability to try a criminal case in front of a jury is one of the most important skills a lawyer can have. Make sure you hire a lawyer that can do it. The law offices of Stephen Hatchett are here for your criminal needs in Athens, Cleveland, and surrounding areas. Contact their offices at 423-290-7698 or message them at facebook.com/Hatchett Law.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
In Chattanooga, we have always led the way forward. From our beginnings propelling the locomotive, to becoming known as the Gig City, to working with the TVA's mission of providing reliable power while preserving our region's beauty. Here at Village Volkswagen, we continue that tradition by helping the TVA electrify their fleet with the all-new VW ID4. As World Car of the Year, it only makes sense it's made in our city. Reserve yours at villagevw.com and let's lead the way like we've always done.
The best shower remodel at the best price. Montgomery Showers is offering free installation, plus 18 months with no interest and no payments. Montgomery Showers, local, quality, value, montgomeryshowers.com.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Go see Franny or Tony at Capital Tire Service, 170 Broad Street Southwest. Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back.
Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you.
The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly.
Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Oh, it's a little squib kick that gets muffed but picked up by Cleveland. Thankfully, Josh, that would have been a terrible start, but great job by Brian Beard Jr. to pick up the ball that got a little loose there, if you will, on Cleveland on the return team.
Yeah, absolutely. Maryville all after that first kickoff where Cleveland took it back 80 yards and wasn't able to get in the end zone. Maryville has been doing these pooch kicks all night long. The ball is a little wet now. You know, in our pregame, we talked about where are we at with that, Shelton? Where's our pregame notes at? There's so many different things up here, but hey, we talked about pregame weather earlier today, and
Dale's Heating and Air.
Dale's Heating and Air.
And Mermaid Mattress.
And Mermaid Mattress, that's it. And there wasn't any rain in the forecast, but we had a little light shower here during halftime. It looks like it's still misting out just a little bit, so watch for some got to be able to protect that ball the rest of this half.
Again, that's the fourth sack from Maryville on L.J. Adams. Again, he's a step slow getting out of that pocket because he can break one, just can't get that through that first line.
Yeah, and really this is some offensive line too. They've got to hold that block just a little bit longer to be able to let him loose.
Little pass there to, again, Braden Carroll. They've run that play many times tonight, Josh. This one's going to go for about 6.5, 7 yards.
Looks like we've got it slow to get up down there on the field.
I think our producer's mic's hot.
Yeah.
I'm hearing some
Keep
feedback.
on
there.
rolling down to the 3.
Yep. So Cleveland now third and 4, it looks like, 3rd and 3 from their 40. Maryville 40, excuse me. Pass is caught. Pass is good. Great. Zemborski probably maybe their best offensive play of the game so far. Got the ball into LJ's hands. He got it out very quick, Josh. Wide open receiver there for a big Cleveland first down.
Absolutely. We hope everyone had a great Stephen Hatchett halftime show. Be able to see Maryville's bands, the 93 the 93 football program that they had on the field during halftime, and we had a great halftime as well. Went over and saw our great friend Terry on Mix 104.1, hung out with him for a little bit, but we're back with a great third quarter of football here as Cleveland tries to get back in this game.
Isaiah Davis with some big blocks that last play to free up Brian Beard Jr. Now L.J. Adams slides for a first down. Blue Raider first down. Again, if you're just now joining us, it's 24-0 Maryville, and how they did that was Price Davis in the first quarter with a 7-yard touchdown run, and then they had a 35-yard field goal, and then Will Jones 7-yard touchdown run, and then Price Davis a 34-yard reception, and it gives Maryville the 24-0 lead. It's a first down from Cleveland. We got a player down, looks like a Maryville player down on the field. Josh, this Cleveland team needs to score quick, and when they score quick, they've got to get a stop.
They absolutely do. I mean, to be down 24-0 here in this game, if you're Cleveland, you want to try and get as many points as you can in this third quarter, and that defense really needs to stand up, and bow their neck a little bit. They've not played great today. I mean, let's just be honest. And Maryville has kind of ran all over them all day long, so they've just got to get stops. They've got to be able to shrink down inside that box and be able to kind of control that line of scrimmage for the rest of this game.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I got a lot of feedback right now for some reason in my headset. I'm not sure what's going on. So it'll be first down Cleveland from the 20-yard line. Cleveland will send out 4 receivers.
L.J. Adams
in motion.
So that was
Isaiah Davis in motion, just didn't go anywhere. So maybe a yard to the 19. Cleveland gets back on the ball in a hurry. Adams directs traffic. 4 receivers, 2 each side. Handoff. Jordan down to the 2 for Cleveland High School. They're saying go. We're getting back on the ball. Yeah, look for L.J. Adams to go up the middle right here.
That tigered offense right here. There it is.
Touchdown. 2-yard touchdown for L.J. 3-yard touchdown for L.J. Adams. Puts Cleveland on the board for the first time tonight. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Big play for Cleveland. Got that ball back first part of the drive. First drive of this third quarter. Looks like Cleveland's going to stack it over to the left. Might be going for 2 here in this situation. Now they'll bring it back in and get ready for the field goal.
That's a TVFCU touchdown for Cleveland. Extra point. Good.
And that's Mars Wrigley is now hiring extra point. Go to careers.mars.com to apply today.
It's a touchdown for Cleveland. It's 24-7. Maryville leads early in the third. You're watching MixTV.tv, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The summer sales event is on at Cleveland Ford, and I'm here to tell you the car business is back. Cleveland Ford's inventory is back with over 100 new Fords in stock. Discounts are back, so prices are down, interest rates are down, and rebates are up. In addition to all that, Cleveland Ford has up to $2,000 in trade assistance cash available that you can use as a down payment or to pay off your trade. So hurry into Cleveland Ford today, because with all they've got going on, now is the time to buy.
Back here at Benny Monroe Stadium on the campus of Cleveland High School, right off of Cleveland Drive, Cleveland, Tennessee, MixTV.tv.
That is Raider Drive.
Excuse me, what did I say? Raider Drive?
Cleveland Drive.
Oh, Raider Drive, excuse me, you're correct. Thank you for that. Stephen Shelton along with...
Great school here in our 7th district.
Yep, along with Carmen San Diego. So onside kick for Cleveland. Oh. Onside kick, they got it. He let it go out of bounds.
Did it not go? It didn't go 10 yards.
It did not go 10 yards.
It's going to be Maryville's ball on the 48. Here's a Just Love Coffee replay. Yeah, I mean,
he had it though.
They choked up.
Oh, they drew it up nicely. Just did not go the 10 yards. Cleveland trying to make something happen in a hurry there, Josh.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just another one of those little mistakes that can come back and bite you, and it did there. Went 8 yards on that play, needed 10 to be able to go after it.
So Maryville football on the Cleveland 48-yard line. Jones back in at quarterback. Has his main man there, Price Davis. Davis is going to maybe get 2.5. Again, if you're just joining us, it's 24/7. Cleveland trails the Rebels of Maryville.
The first half was all Maryville football. Going into the halftime is 24-0. Coming out, Cleveland scores on their first drive, make it 24-7. Blue Raiders need to get back in this game quickly.
Jones in the pistol. Handoff. Nope. Fake handoff.
Dump
little
pass.
dump pass. Going to be
Big hit.
Knocked out of bounds. Nice hit.
Brian
for Cleveland
Beard.
High School. Brian Beard Jr. to save the first down. So it'll be 3rd and 3 for Maryville.
Chattanooga Sports, 3rd down. Visit Chattanooga.com. That's what it says.
There's no way Chattanooga Sports owns Chattanooga.com.
Well, then y'all's paper is wrong. Because it literally says visit Chattanooga.com.
I was like, there's no way they own Chattanooga.com.
We'll share it on Facebook later to show you how messed up this is. Bring it to the camera.
Jones will keep
Going home.
for 12 yards.
Got 3 kids.
12
got
yards.
a wife at home.
Couple dogs.
Yeah. Haven't ate all day.
I'm not believing that. Not believing that whatsoever. Your last game of the season, Josh.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's over.
Your girlfriend's at our house, brought Olive Garden tonight, and we're here eating hot dogs. So.
You had a hot dog?
Yeah, $3. Yeah.
Guess you didn't have 6 with you. That's fine.
Nope. So you want me to go get you one?
No,
I got to stand in line in the rain.
That's fine.
Other schools we go to, they had food up here for us, but.
Handoff, Davis. Going to break a tackle. Going to get down to about the 19-yard line, 21-yard line. Be 2nd and 1 for Maryville. Tell you, Maryville makes games go by pretty fast because all they do is run the football.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, next week, Cleveland Bradley. We'll be there. Steve Hartline, myself, and a missing Josh Rogers, who's decided to
not be there. Yeah, thanks.
What I was going to say?
Thanks.
Why'd you stop it?
Kids are watching.
I was not going to tell him you're going into witness protection. It's fine.
You know, this is the first game that we've done over on this side. You know, we've done a few games here.
I've been doing games here for 20 years. This is the first time I've sat over here.
Yeah. You know, Bob Pritchard, principal here at Cleveland High School, doing an awesome job.
Good friend. He's a good man.
Al Morris doing a great job here as well. Switching side, I mean, right here next to the parking lot, great walk-in. I know they're going to want, hopefully, doing some renovations on this side, but it is great to be back in this old press box.
So false start on Maryville will move them back. It'll be 2nd and 6. That'll be a penalty on Maryville, who's not had very many. That's a litter grant penalty. Don't pay the penalty for tire dumping.
I hope that's right.
Go to tiredumping.com.
Yeah. No, but we do got to thank Al Morris and Bob Pritchard for their hospitality and all they do for us, and Mix 104 and Mix TV. It's great to be partners with Cleveland High School. And
what a play. Jones goes, it was almost like an option. He kept it, doesn't go across the line of scrimmage, then all of a sudden flips it out to a wide receiver who had not even run a route. He was just standing there. So he gets it out
Picks up about 10 on
to,
the play,
to Jack to Jock Carter, the senior, gets 10 yards. Give Maryville the first down. Josh will be picking the player of the game.
Yeah.
Later on, if you don't agree, go to joshrogers.com.
It's not my website. StephenShelton.com is your website, though, isn't it?
It is. I get enough complaints there.
Mine has a vote before it. Vote joshrogers.com. Hey, well, I will say about this press box, just the history here, being inside it. The one thing that is different about this press box than the old one is what? What's different?
It's 100 degrees cooler.
It is, and
it's not as high.
There are no
holes. I don't know what that means. What is this?
A little, what are those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches that you love so much?
Oh, the Uncrustables. Yeah. What happened to the Uncrustables?
Well, you know, new principal here at Cleveland.
He's terrible.
Autumn O'Brien was the one.
Autumn O'Brien would have stashed.
Had Zaxby's, had
difference between being a mama and a daddy.
Absolutely.
She got us taken care of.
Absolutely. Hey, since we're up here, let's look right here. Look, visit Chattanooga.com. Visit Chattanooga Sports. Visit Chattanooga.com. I'm doing all I can, guys. I'm doing all I can.
It's a timeout. It's a McDonald's timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school football on MixedTV.tv.
In Chattanooga, we have always led the way forward. From our beginnings propelling the locomotive to becoming known as the Gig City, to working with the TVA's mission of providing reliable power while preserving our region's beauty. Here at Village Volkswagen, we continue that tradition by helping the TVA electrify their fleet with the all-new VW ID4. As World Car of the Year, it only makes sense it's made in our city. Reserve yours at villagevw.com and let's lead the way like we've always done.
Back here at Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, Maryville knocking on the door, second and goal. Going to give it to Davis. Price gets it maybe a yard, 2 yards at the most. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Maryville.
OJ.
Jay Garcia. He gets pumped up every time he says Cleveland IV.
Crowd is pretty quiet here on this side of the field.
Going to give a handoff. Big pile of guys. He gets picked up.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty.
Yep. So Graham Coulter went in at quarterback, got picked up by Brian Beard Jr., just picked him up and dropped him. So 4th down.
Look who's down there on the field. You see it?
Cam Garcia.
That's our man, Cam.
The gold medal winning Cameron Garcia, the Special Olympics golf champion of the United States of America.
I tell you, Cleveland High School has so many amazing athletes, so many students here. Earlier this summer, Piper Fowler winning a world championship. Cam Garcia in the Special Olympics winning a national championship. High school football is coming back. Basketball, baseball, new baseball coach here at Cleveland High School as well, right? I mean, it's just an unbelievable to see these student athletes in our community do such amazing things.
Delay a game on Maryville. Looks like they took it on purpose to get a better angle, Josh, for their kicker.
Yeah.
Looks like they'll send in the field goal unit.
First delay a game of the game.
But if I'm Cleveland, I'm declining.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep that angle. LJ Adams about to check in on defense here for Cleveland.
Blocked field goal.
Maybe he has a gunner. You got to get across there to see if he can block this field goal.
Very speedy guy.
This will be a 25-yard attempt for Hudson Jamerson. Kick is good.
That's a Cleveland Exteriors, clevelandexteriors.com field goal. Maryville 27, Cleveland 7. High school football supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The best shower remodel at the best price. Montgomery Showers is offering free installation, plus 18 months of no interest and no payments. Montgomery Showers, local, quality, value, MontgomeryShowers.com.
Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Go see Franny or Tony at Capital Tire Service, 170 Broad Street Southwest. Capital Tire Service, downtown Cleveland.
Back here at Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, right off of Raider Drive in Cleveland, Tennessee. How about that one?
That's a good one.
Thank you. MixTV.tv. Austin Chadwick doing a great job tonight.
Gideon Ratcliffe doing an even better job.
Doing a better job. That Gideon has to get a back adjustment each Saturday morning from carrying Austin on Friday nights. The whole team that Austin's put together seriously do a great job to bring your high school football almost to each and every Friday night. Next week, it's Cleveland-Bradley. That'll be a big one.
We are definitely we are blessed to have teamed up with Cleveland High School's broadcasting team here tonight. So they're doing an excellent job with us.
Dale and the gang.
Thank you to CHS Live.
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister, yeah?
It is. Yep. So Cleveland will get the football. L.J. Adams is going to get sacked again. Tell you, L.J.'s going to be sore tomorrow.
Absolutely. That was a Food City sack there by Maryville.
Have you been in Food City lately?
The one right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're remodeling.
Absolutely.
It's going to be 18 times bigger than it was, it looks like.
It does. I think the food area, which I go
Yes.
over there and go to that salad bar they have over there for lunch sometimes.
They're going to just like triple the size.
Yeah, I think they're adding more seating for people to hang out. Sort of like how Cooks was over here.
Yeah, they purchased Cook, so they're closing it down so they can just move it up there, I guess. Makes sense.
Cook's great breakfast. Never ate breakfast over there?
Really?
Oh, unbelievable. That was a scary, almost intercepted there by
that ball hung up for a
Hutton
long
Jones,
time.
the senior defensive back. Yeah, Cook's has an amazing breakfast. Fried bologna, bacon, sausage, biscuits and gravy. It's great.
How much longer are they going to be open?
I don't know.
Got a flag on the play. They're discussing the flag. Well, it's illegal. It was an illegal receiver downfield because they were trying to run a screenplay. It wasn't. Oh, goodness.
Little mental mistakes, right?
Yep. LJ has run for his life a few times tonight. Maryville's done a great job of getting to him.
Looks like he's running again.
Getting to him again.
Nobody there.
Got it past the line of scrimmage, so there is no flag for grounding.
Going to be a fourth down here. Oh, no, turnover on downs, is it?
Yep.
Wow.
So Maryville football, 3:24 left in the third. Bill Jones going to hand it off to, nope, going to fake the handoff, get it to his tight end. That's Elkins.
He's been the one guy that he goes to a lot.
I tell you, they don't try to stretch the field very much with their throws, but I tell you what they do is that play action off of, you've had a tough time trying to tackle Davis all night, and Jones for that matter, but then you run those little options, play action options, off of that same set, But I tell you, the tight end is open a lot in this scheme.
Big play.
It's going to be a touchdown, Maryville, 40 yards.
It's a TVFCU touchdown. Will Jones, big play for Maryville.
Man, oh man, this team's 4-3.
Yeah.
We'll get a replay of that as soon as we get through with the extra point here.
Sponsored by Mars Wrigley.
Kick is good. His best one of the night, actually.
Absolutely. Here's a Just Love Coffee Cafe, now open in the Pie Center. Replay. Will Jones just an unbelievable run. Split that Cleveland's defense. 40-yard touchdown run. Will Jones for Maryville makes the score 34-7. Maryville with 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Back here at Cleveland High School, Stephen Shelton along with Josh Rogers. Be a squib kick.
Uh-oh. No. Big run back there by Isaiah Davis up to about the 42-yard line. Needed to break one tackle, and he'd been gone to the house there.
I tell you, Josh, you start looking at this Maryville team, and they had a week off. You look at the rest of their season, you start thinking, okay, well, they lost 3 games, but they play Alcoa next week, which is a non-region game. Then they go to Farragut. They could finish 6-4 and possibly be one of the top contenders for another state championship, the way they're playing right now.
Absolutely. The way that they're playing this game, I mean, their offense is very hard to stop, and the defense tonight, you've seen, there's an echo, Austin, down another half a point, and
so we've changed some things up for Cleveland High School.
Starting to throw the ball there.
Well, LJ catches the ball this time. Trent Collins has went in as quarterback. Excuse me, Chase Stevens has went in as quarterback.
Big play. Interception.
So Chase Stevens goes in as quarterback, completes the first pass. Second pass is intercepted. You look at this Cleveland team, though, that they play Maryville tonight. They have Bradley next week and then Hardin Valley. 3 region games to finish the season for Cleveland.
3 very difficult games.
3, yep. And so that will be a tough end of the season there for Cleveland. We're going to be really disciplined and really focused because those are three games that could go either way, but 3 big region games.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it'll be Maryville football. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in the third. Maryville hand the ball off again. Handed off to Price Davis. Just think, Davis gets another summer to get bigger and stronger. He gets to come back and do this again.
Yeah, Will Jones does too.
Will gets 3 more years. It'll be false start on Maryville. So we'll come back and do this one again. So Josh, Cleveland Bradley next week. Give me some thoughts since you will not be there. Give me some thoughts.
Yeah, I think that, after this game tonight, I think it's all going to be on how Cleveland prepares for this game. Obviously, everyone knows Bradley Central is the #1 team in the state of Tennessee, probably one of the top 10 teams in the nation right now. Just unbelievable players. Boo Carter, 5-star athlete all around on offense and defense. You've got, Rogers is over there, Demarius Ballard's over there, Marcus Gorey Jr. It's just a powerhouse team that they have right now. And Cleveland is good too. The score tonight, 34-7 against Maryville, if you're just tuning in, doesn't show that, right? But Cleveland is a really, really good team. Their offense, when it's clicking, it's almost unstoppable. They can score 50, 60, even 70 points on a team this season. They have this season, So to me, it's all about how Cleveland comes out and prepares, and they're able to come out, prepare against that Bradley defense, and if that offense can get rolling, then I think we're in for a really good game next week.
Toss to Davis. He's going to get enough for, I believe, the first down there. Price Davis does get the first down for Maryville. Tomorrow, 3:30.
Yeah.
From Knoxville.
Yeah.
It's the Vols and the Aggies.
Yeah. You can catch our show 2.5 hours before. We also, other than high school football, we have SEC Saturdays. That's on Mix TV and also Mix 104.1 before every college football game, whether it's Tennessee, whether it's Georgia, if Tennessee is off or whatever. But you can listen to us discuss that game and more. I think it's going to be a great game. Tennessee trying to bounce back after a big loss against Florida earlier this year. They did that against South Carolina. How can they come in, play against Texas A&M, who's honestly one of the best teams in the West, has played really well this season. I think it's going to be a barn burner, but I think the Aggies might have an opportunity to pull out a big win in Knoxville tomorrow. What do you think, Shell?
I just hope
since you're a South Carolina Gamecock fan now.
I just hope that timeout on the field, we'll take it with them. It's a McDonald's timeout. You're watching MixTV.tv here on WCLE Sports, a presentation of Heartline LLC.
Well, we like to think what makes Andrew Johnson make different is the way we work with our community and our customers. We also have a great staff with a lot of experience that we feel like can help you whatever your need is for banking. I love the community of it. Like I said, I was born and raised here. I've seen it grow, and I love our growth pattern. It's just a great place to live with friendly people that just make you feel at home.
So here's the problem with high school football on television, Josh.
Yeah.
You do so much radio, like as Heartline and I kind of cut our teeth, the old media world, and it just doing the old radio. And they tell you you're the eyes of the listener. You're the eyes of the listener. Well, and then they throw this TV at us. The problem's this: they can see what's going on.
Yeah.
And probably know more about it than we do.
Probably.
And so you get to a point where you're like, do you want to keep talking? Well, last week Greg Phillips and Ryan Lovelace did a game, and
I feel so sorry for Greg.
And
Greg has to hang out with
Greg said every time he got quiet because the play was developing, Greg said, we just let the play develop. He said if it was more than 4 or 5 seconds, Lovelace would just cut in. Come on, Austin, get in on this. He said that Lovelace couldn't stand it. He said he would just have to start talking. So apparently,
it was great. He couldn't stand the silence.
And Greg said he looked at him at one point and said, "You do know they can see what's going on here, right?"
That's awesome.
It's an adjustment for everybody. Okay.
It is that. It is much different.
Another big game tomorrow on CBS. You're on CBS, right? 3:30?
Absolutely.
Georgia, Vandy.
Did you say big game?
Absolutely.
Stop. Stop trying
CBS at 12.
You did a great job trying to sell Cleveland Bradley a while ago, but you're not selling Georgia and Vandy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, big game in the state. Big game in our region. Yeah. Dog fans want to watch the Dogs play. Vandy fans don't really want to watch Vandy play.
They can't even get their end zone finished.
No.
If you score, you go to the other end of the field to kick a field goal. I mean, what are you talking about?
11 minutes left in this game. Maryville 34, Cleveland 7. Maryville has the ball again and are driving on their side of the field. Oh.
He basically said, listen, I don't see this one going anywhere.
No, I'm just going to fall.
So 4th down. Looks like Maryville's going to go for it, Josh. 11:04 left.
Hey, I will say this. If Tennessee becomes a blowout, there's another great game at 3:30 tomorrow. Oregon versus Washington, number 8 versus number 7.
I do. Now, I will say that I think that could be interesting.
Absolutely.
And now they're saying, what else does Will Jones do here?
Punts it, kicks it, washes the laundry.
So they're saying that the Washington quarterback,
Penix.
And so they're saying that he has the opportunity to get drafted in the first round, possibly.
Number 1.
Could fall to Seattle. And if so, they said it would be just the fans would just go crazy.
2 of the best quarterbacks going to be coming out for next year's NFL draft. Bo Nix and Michael Penix Jr. Going to be a great game to be able to watch. Last week, week before, we were able to watch Caleb Williams and Shador Sanders. Very great quarterback play games that we've been able to see.
So the question is this. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
Everything I'm reading says
2 first-round picks, back-to-back.
They're going after a quarterback from a little place called Oklahoma. And they're going to offer the little coach at Oklahoma the highest contract.
Oklahoma? You mean USC?
USC, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
USC. I'm sorry. He was at Oklahoma. I'm sorry.
Yes, they were. Both of them were.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes.
Caleb Williams will be the number 1 overall draft pick.
And they're saying that Lincoln Riley
could
possibly be offered a mega deal to come to the Browns because the fans are basically exiting in droves because of how bad things have gotten in Chicago over the last 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, I think that happens. And then I think Marvin Harris Jr. from Ohio State's your next pick. Big play there.
Nice play.
Zaborski.
Good job there.
He's been a bright spot for this Cleveland team tonight.
Chase Stevens, Father Ryan, Charleston product. His Uncle Coleman was a great quarterback. Cousin Coleman, I should say. Great quarterback at Charleston, all-state quarterback at Charleston. So kind of runs in the family. His uncle was a catcher in the Major League Baseball, Ray Stevens.
Wow.
Caught a no-hitter from Nolan Ryan.
So a long time ago.
Yes, but Stevens' family is known for being
no, I didn't know if he was still available.
No.
Braves could use him. Sean Murphy's worst deal we've ever done.
Whoa, you were all about.
I am. Look, great catcher, horrible hitter.
You told me at one point that
900 OPS in the first half of the season, 300 OPS in the second half.
You told me at one point he'd be the best Murphy ever to wear a Braves uniform.
And he could if he learns how to hit again.
You've lost your mind. You've lost your mind.
Ronald Acuna Jr. can't hit. MVP.
Ooh.
Only bright spots, Austin Riley.
8:47 left in this one. Josh still as upset as I am. I'm just not as verbal, I guess, about our beloved Braves. Historic season comes to a close. Yeah. Major League Baseball has to fix the playoffs.
Yeah.
You cannot set your 2 best teams in the National League set for 5 days and did nothing.
No, I mean,
it's stupid.
The only team that has gone through that set really was Houston Astros. I mean, it's just
when they cheat.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just stupid. It's stupid the way Major League Baseball does it.
It needs to be a 1-game wild card. Or I think you expand it to 8 teams, right? You have your 3, and then you have 5 on the bottom. Expand it to 8 teams, and everybody plays from the beginning. There's no wild card anymore. 1 plays 8, 2 plays 7.
I would love if they just got rid of the American National League.
Absolutely, me too. 16-team playoff.
Just let it fly. Another great pass by Stevens. You got something cooking here with Stevens.
Absolutely.
So
foul.
Flag looks like. So if you're Cleveland, though, next week, do you put L.J. Adams in a place that you can get him the football in space and let Stevens play quarterback, or what do you do here? No?
I don't know. I mean, I know. Stevens has played good for the past couple series, but, I mean, L.J. Adams is your quarterback. I know they kind of run 2 or 3 different quarterbacks in and out, but to go up against that Bradley Bear defense, I mean, you've got to be able to make a little bit sharper passes, but we'll see what they do next week. Looks like that penalty was going to be on Cleveland.
Looks like holding.
Wow.
A little bit of a chill in the air here. See some jackets being put on.
Yeah. Umbrellas. Zimborski.
Again, first down.
Horse collar.
Yeah,
no
time.
penalty.
Big time horse collar.
Ripped his jersey off. Got to say thank you to Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland for our scoreboard. Checking the cash, sponsoring all these first downs tonight in every game.
That speaking of ripping jerseys off, Cleveland High School is since it's history night here at Cleveland High School. Levante Barber was a running back for Cleveland High School back many moons ago and went down to Chattanooga Central, and literally they had to tie his jersey on him at the end of the game because they had ripped it off his body.
Wow.
It is unbelievable. Yep. Levante went on to play UTC.
Interception.
That's 2. So that'll turn the ball over.
So to answer your question, yeah, I would probably play L.J. Adams next week against Bradley.
Right here, just pass a little high. Just threw it off his back foot, and that's what happens. Throw it off your back foot.
We're going to Zimborski.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick timeout here. Go pay a few bills. You're watching MixTV.tv, supplied by Wholesale Supply.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back.
Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you.
The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly.
Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Back here, Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, Raider Field. Josh, it's been a difficult night for the Blue Raiders.
It has. It's been a long night for them. I mean, this Maryville Rebel offense has been really unbelievable. Price Davis has been unstoppable. Will Jones, their quarterback, has played just one great game.
He's been pretty good.
And, Cleveland just hasn't been able to get off the field on defense, and too many interceptions and turnovers on offense. A lot of stupid penalties, and it's just kind of affected them this entire game.
That it has kind of spoiled the night for Cleveland High School and what was deemed their 30th year anniversary of their 1993, the first of 3 state championships here at Cleveland High School. Brought a lot of great old names back to Benny Monroe Stadium tonight. So Maryville will line up in the pistol one more time here. 7:21 left. They're in no hurry whatsoever. Handoff's gonna, looks like gonna go to White Haas. So another first down by Maryville. Josh, tell us a few things that's going on at Wholesale Supply Group right now. I know this time of year a lot of people are starting to fix their house up a little bit, remodel a little bit, getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And
yeah, a lot of people are getting ready for that Thanksgiving, Christmas season. More people are going to be over at your house for holiday parties, and a lot of people are coming in, stopping in our showroom, looking at some different light fixtures. We're getting ready to have a really big announcement here in the next couple weeks that I've been working on and Wholesale's been working on for about the past year or so. We've got a great deal that's coming up, and we're excited to announce it for the Southeast Tennessee region, North Georgia region as well. And we're looking forward to a big announcement, a big press release coming soon. And but just stop by our showroom here in Cleveland, Chattanooga, Dayton, Dalton, Athens, Madisonville, Chatsworth, all over Southeast Tennessee, North Georgia. And you can find a location near you. Visit wholesalesupply.us for more. What's going on over at Cleveland Insurance? I know you ain't been there in a month or two. So
well, I'll tell you what's not going on.
Who's running the show right now?
Okay, great. Hey, we're going to take a time. It's a McDonald's timeout. We'll take it with them. Excuse me. You're watching MixedTV.tv High School Football, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group and presented by Heartline LLC.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Back here at Cleveland High School, the campus of Cleveland High School, Benny Monroe Stadium, Raider Field. Josh Rogers, Stephen Shelton here tonight. Next week, it's Bradley Central. It's Cleveland High School. Steve Hartline will be back from his sabbatical.
It'll be a Bradley game next week, so our boy will be back on Facebook, hopefully with us.
Yep.
Old Chucky.
Old Chuck will be listening to us there on the Facebook.
We've missed you, Chuck. Big hit.
Goodness gracious.
That was a big hit by Dylan Harrell.
That's 2 tonight by Dylan.
Yeah. It'll be a Chattanooga Sports 3rd down.
Oh. If you just knew Jay Garcia, people knew Jay better. He's a barrel of laughs.
Kids love Jay, love his dogs, Tupac, Biggie.
Biggie passed away.
Did he?
Yep.
Rest in peace. So did Tupac. They finally found his killer.
No. I mean,
oh,
the dog passed away.
Oh, really? What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, it's sad.
It is
Hadn't
sad.
seen it since summer.
Yep, last week.
It was over at the pool.
Yep, last week.
I had no clue. Heartbreaking.
Yep.
Rest in peace to the B.I.G.
(34-7) Maryville.
It was all a dream.
On top. It's Josh Rogers' last game of the year. Josh, we've enjoyed having you.
Thanks,
it's
man.
been fun.
Well, I might be back for playoffs.
Okay, maybe back for playoffs. Last regular season.
It is.
Game of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe back for playoffs.
No, we'll be back for playoffs, I'm sure.
And then basketball gets started before too long. Josh won't be joining us this year for basketball. He's retiring. Something about he's got 3 daughters. Don't understand.
Yeah. Dance. Basketball games get played on Tuesdays, and that's a dance night. So, we go down there and spend a bunch of time down at Scenic City Dance in Chattanooga. Shout out to them. Stacy, Katie, Meg, all the great teachers. Haley, teach Ivy and Vi.
All the great dance moms, Josh and the others. Well, it's another McDonald's timeout.
We'll take one with them. 30 seconds.
Mercifully going to take it with
Send
them.
it. Go ahead, Austin.
Attention, business owners and managers. Bring your team for team building to Leisure Time Bowling. Leisure Time Bowling offers your company or organization the chance to have fun together with bowling, great food, and a private meeting space. Research shows that team building leads to greater business success. Call Leisure Time Bowling to make your reservation at 728-2988. That's 728-2988 or ltbowling.com.
Austin has just told me that he and I will be playing at Leisure Time Bowling Monday night. We're live on mixtv.tv. Loser. Fumble picked up by Cleveland. Nope, looks like it's going to be recovered, yes, by Cleveland High School. So first down, Cleveland High School, but so Austin basically challenged me during the commercial break. So we're playing at Leisure Time Bowling Monday. About 7 o'clock, you can catch it on mixtv.tv.
Are you guys going to bowl?
You
guys going to be there?
Well, I tried, but he's saying false news.
False news?
Yep. I mean,
fake news.
All we would need, Austin, is really just an iPhone.
No,
I mean, we could iPhone it. And just
Gideon, listen. Yeah. I know Giddy can hear me. Gideon, look back from your little perch. Can you be there on Monday and film this? Me and Dwayne will do the afternoon drive show, and it will be Shelton versus Austin.
It'll be like ESPN
at Leisure Time Bowling.
It'll be like ESPN the Ocho.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I can do it.
And we will have Dwayne do the show live there at Leisure Time Bowling.
Oh my gosh. Austin said he bowls around a 175. I let him know that I'm usually around 215, 220.
Nice.
That's a lie.
We're going to be there. It's going to be great.
I'm not bowled in about 5 years, I would think. So.
All right. Texting Dwayne right now.
I haven't bowled.
Be there about 3:30. Be there at 3:30 on Monday.
And we're going live.
Live for the afternoon show.
Oh, my goodness. That's like Dwayne's second home, isn't it? It used to be.
Yeah. You remember back when the morning show used to go places and they'd have the morning show live at different events and everything like that?
Yes. Trying to figure out who just texted me. It was a fumble recovered by Maryville. Oh, we've got, never mind. Yeah, they're worried you're going to get charged. They're afraid Ryan's going to charge the booth on you for talking so bad about him.
Ryan who? Lovelace?
Yeah.
When?
Tonight.
Earlier?
Yeah, You're not worried?
No. I mean, he can run faster than me and probably longer than I can, but no.
Wait, did you say probably?
Oh, he absolutely can. He's third in the United States, but.
Oh, goodness. That's funny.
But no. Ryan's a good kid. He does a great job for Steve and Heartline LLC. And if he just shows up on time.
He's always running late.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
So 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one, 34-7. How surprised are you, Josh, about this score?
Pretty surprised. I mean, I thought Cleveland would definitely be closer in this game. I mean, I actually had Cleveland winning this game. I thought that they would win this game pretty handedly. I didn't think that this Maryville team, after the season that they've had, it's kind of been rocky, that this is a great opportunity after kind of a week off of school for these guys, be able to come in here and play a great game. But Maryville obviously has came in and dominated from start to finish. And Cleveland really just hadn't been able to get that defense to stop Maryville's high-power offense, high-power running game. And Cleveland's offense hadn't ever really been able to get cranked up to its full capacity. And they'll go back this week and next week and this weekend, and they'll look at this film, and then they'll move over to Bradley and try and get rolling and get this offense and defense for the Blue Raiders back where it needs to be.
Again, next week, if you're still with us, next week, Bradley, Cleveland, always a fun one to be a part of.
Here in the last few minutes of this game, give a shout out to some of our sponsors, people who help us do everything that we do. Cleveland Insurance, unfortunately, they do our aerial coverage here.
Yeah,
not tonight.
It was
our
great
friend
tonight.
Adam's not here with us tonight. So Rick's Plumbing, L&B Appliance, Audi of Chattanooga, Crawford's Pharmacy, Kia of Cleveland, Walker, Mars Wrigley, Cleveland Exteriors, Checking to Cash, Alon Planning, Just Love Coffee, The Litter Grant, Bradley Concrete, Cleveland Utilities, Mountain View Nissan, Food City, Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Chattanooga Sports, McDonald's, TVSCU, and Wholesale Supply. I'm sure we're missing some, but we sure are thankful. I know that we've got Best Buy Metals, Leisure Time Bowling, Stephen Hatchett, Cleveland Ford.
So Maryville will kneel on this one more time, and that should do it. Final score, Maryville 34, Cleveland 7. Josh, really not what we were expecting by any stretch of imagination. We really thought this one could be a fun one. Didn't turn out that way. Maryville got started quick. We're going to now go to Josh Rogers for the post-game show with the player of the game.
Yeah, we're in now the Leisure Time Bowling post-game show. We're going to jump into the Hardee's highlights here in just a second. Got the highlights queued up for us, Austin. 20 seconds.
As Austin gets ready again next week, it is Bradley Cleveland week next week. We'll be here again, mixtv.tv. It was first 9:21 left in the first. It was Price Davis got Maryville started with a 7-yard run. It gave Maryville the early 7-0 advantage. Hudson Jamerson, though, he connected on a 35-yard field goal with 10 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half to give Maryville the 10-0 advantage. With 2:59 left before the half, Will Jones, 7-yard touchdown run, made it 17-0. And then with 2 minutes later, it was Will Jones to Price Davis, 34 yards, 24-0. Maryville led at halftime. After the half, Cleveland finally gets on the board. It's L.J. Adams' 3-yard touchdown run to give Maryville a 24-7 advantage. And that would be the end of the scoring for Cleveland High School for the night. With 4:33 left, Hudson Jamerson ends up kicking another field goal. This time it's 25 yards out to give Maryville the 27-7 advantage. And then the final score of the night came in the third quarter. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the third. It was Jones with another big touchdown, 40 yards to the house, 34-7. Maryville wins this game, Josh Rogers.
Absolutely.
Out in style.
Yeah, it was a kind of a start to finish win for Maryville. They controlled the pace of this play in this game all night long. And for our our Mayfield Dairy star of the game, going to have to give it to Will Jones, the freshman.
Yeah.
Unbelievable game by him tonight. Really kind of controlled this offense, controlled that Maryville pace of play the entire night. Something that Cleveland wanted to do, wasn't able to do it. But Will Jones, quarterback for Maryville, number 5, is the Mayfield Dairy star of the game.
Well, Josh, great job tonight. It's finally football weather, it feels like.
Yeah.
Next week, it's Cleveland. Next week, it's Bradley. Next week, it is one of the oldest rivalries in the state of Tennessee.
Absolutely.
And we will be there. We, as I mean myself and Steve Hartline, as Josh Rogers.
You can also listen, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, Mix 104.1, Mix TV.
Well,
it's going to be 3 broadcasts all next week.
I know, but I don't. If I want to come over here and do this, I don't want them to listen to that. I want to listen to this one.
Oh, I mean, sorry. We want them to listen to everything.
Well, they can't. They have to choose one.
No, you can watch and listen.
I know it's called television. You can listen and watch.
Mute you guys and then listen to
that's
Gary
terrible.
or Terry.
That's a terrible idea.
No, it's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
Well, hey, listen. Look who it is. Our friend right here.
Yeah. Jay Garcia.
Jay
Garcia did a great job tonight on the PA.
Absolutely.
I just, I got a feeling he's coming over here.
He is. Absolutely.
I just want to say hi to all my brothers out there. Steven, my brother Steven, Joshua. Well done on the simulcast.
Hey, well done to you and Cam, national champions, both of you guys, the Special Olympics. We both are so proud of you. I know Cleveland High School, this whole area is super proud of you, and we're just thankful for all of y'all's hard work and what y'all did representing this city, representing this county so well, and just want to say congratulations to you, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of Cameron. He's really tried, and he had that opportunity, and he took it and got the gold. So
how can people? I know that it wasn't very, it wasn't cheap. It was very expensive for you guys to get there, stay there all week. How can people help be able to donate to Special Olympics, be able to help other people like yourself who go to these events? How can people find out more information? How can people donate?
Yeah, so Area 4, the Special Olympics Area 4, basically they sent us there, and they foot the bill for us, which is $4,000, which is a lot. And so we're thankful that they did that. But, as a family, we talked about it. We would love to be able to give back to them because, they gave Cameron that opportunity, and I want to make sure that other students and other people get that opportunity. So if anybody has it out there, everybody wants to give to a good cause, Area 4 Special Olympics, you can make a check out to them. For Cam Garcia, you can come, you can Venmo, Cash App, whatever. Mine is J Garcia 88, and just send it. I'm telling you, we're gonna give it to them.
I got a check.
Absolutely.
Steve, hey, you guys heard it. Steven is writing a check. You heard it, right?
Yeah. How much did he say he was writing it for?
How much? Look at his eyes. How much do you think? Hey, Cam, how much did Steven write it for?
Yeah.
Really? That much?
There's no one going to be more excited for the Garcia children to graduate more than me.
Absolutely.
Stephen Shelton has sponsored every single thing that these kids have done.
We're
forever thankful.
So Jay, absolutely. So Jay and I, we both have kids. Obviously, we sponsor stuff for Jay's kids. Jay sponsors stuff for our kids. So in our Venmo, we just share like $75 back and forth all throughout the year. I'll send him $75. He sends me $75.
Give $75.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's all about length of knowing me. That's what it is. See, you're in that upper. That's in 2 years for him. See, in 2 years, he boosted up.
3 girls now, you can forget it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
absolutely.
never mind.
Hey, well, we're super proud of you guys,
Thank
man.
you.
And I know people can follow Cam's journey and all that he does. People love him. People love you guys. Love the Garcia family.
Thank
all you guys do.
And I heard there might be an interview coming up soon, so we'll talk about other ways to donate because Cam, I know that he would love to meet his fans, and I'm going to try to set up something where, he can get a chance to meet the fans, maybe do like a pancake something because that's Cam's
awesome.
favorite meal. So
That's
we'll figure
awesome.
something out soon. So thank y'all.
Awesome, man.
Y'all are
well,
awesome.
We are so thankful to have Jay here. All he does for Cleveland High School does for this area. Maryville 34, Cleveland 7. What a game.
I see that guy every morning at 5:15.
I know.
That's if you want to start your day off right, it's he wakes up and he's that guy.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Again, thanks so much for watching. I know this was a difficult one there in the second half to kind of get through, but we appreciate you